Greetings, greetings, greetings. Woo! Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, a beautiful morning. Hey, Simply Sky Blue, how you doing? Let me put my glasses back on. Hey, Grace. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Conscious Reality. Spencer, peace and blessings to you too. Every day. Hey, Joanne, Joanna. Hey, Aline. Is it Aline or Aline? Thank you all for joining me, man. Listen, I know I make a lot of videos and I make videos every day on certain things, but Queen, great day, great day. Hey, Linda. I make videos on a regular basis because I think I'm just bringing out information. I see a lot of questions asked, so I bring up information. I just answer these questions with my videos. That's pretty much what I do. And you will see sometimes you agree and sometimes you disagree. And that's part of the experience, right? I'm doing good, Jamie. Thanks for asking. Okay, Aline. Okay. Hey, Michelle. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a great evening too. And some things that I say you're gonna disagree with, and some things that you say I say that you might agree with, because you're not supposed to agree with everything I say, because we all have different experiences. We all have our own experiences. So, but I appreciate you guys coming here. Free. How are you doing? I wanted to open up this with questions and answers. Questions and answers. Whatever questions that you guys have that you want me to, because I get questions in the comment section. So feel free to use me now while I'm here to ask the questions and allow me to respond in a different way. I'm doing good too. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. You're learning, Linda. We all are learning, man. But and you know what? The thing about learning is that you realize that truth evolves over time. Some things don't stay the same because we don't stay the same, and I think our truth will change from time to time. So, but the problem is we get stuck. We get stuck. Thank you, Cynthia. Hey, Michelle. We get stuck in certain truths and our belief system, and we don't want to leave from those belief systems. And I think that's what hurts us the most. That's stuck. We get stuck. And I'm here. I think part of my message is to tell you to unstuck yourself, to unstick yourself. Thank you, Michelle. How do we be still? I've been watching your videos. How do I master stillness? You master stillness by stop trying so hard to be still. You master stillness by allowing things to happen. Being still is all about understanding that you control nothing, that nothing is yours. If you can understand that understanding that nothing is yours, you have nothing, you'll be still. The ego makes us unstill. I don't know if that's a word, unstill. Is the ego, is the assumption or the illusion that you believe something is yours, someone is yours, you are this person, or you are this identity. That's what makes us that's what makes it difficult to be still, because you give yourself a high sense of worth, a high sense of value, not value per se, but a high sense of something that you are not. So when you take on all this identity, it's very hard to be still because your identity is being spread out all over. How do you master stillness? You master stillness by realizing that the present is all you have. You don't have anything, you don't have anyone. There's nothing to have, there's nothing to control about how things end, where things go. And that's all a part of the understanding about being still. It's easier to be still when you understand your role in this life. And when you understand your role, you don't take life that seriously anymore because you think that you have a role, an important role here. And this is the key. You think that you have an important role here. You think that you are something special. And you think that your life is worth more than anyone else or the plants or the animals. And so therefore you take things personal. I realized years ago that my life is the same as the ant's life. The tree is life because there's no difference in life. Life is life. And just because we have this expression of our life, we think the way how we express by the way how we express our life, we think our life is more important. So our ego is so inflated. If you realize and remove that idea from you, you'll be still. You learn to be still. When you remove that idea from you, you stop taking things so personal. You stop caring so much about certain things, opinions, all those belief system will remove from yourself. And I think that's what we don't understand. So it's not just a how do you practice being still. It's about the understanding behind it. Understanding that your life is like every other life. Your life is just an expression of the life that's within you. Your life is not more higher than anything else on this planet. Do you know what I mean? Life is a journey. But when you understand it, it's like, huh? What should I take personal today? Nothing. Should I take somebody's behavior as personal? Nope. That's their behavior. That's the expression of their energy, their life force. Should I take a personal when somebody does this? No, that's the expression of their choice. And so you stop taking yourself so personal. And when you do that, you begin to be still because there's nothing that's disturbing you. There's nothing that's keeping in your mind space. Hey, snowflakes, it's not much of a resistance to everything that happened that you will have. So being still is a result of understanding. Does that make sense to you? I know it's not the answer that we look for because I don't give answers that we think that I'm going to give. You know what I mean? I don't give the answers. Yeah, simply sky blue. I know I don't give the answers that you think that I'm going to give, but those answers, I want to go, I want to put it in a way that you understand. It is a lot more simple than you actually realize, but yet it's a lot more harder to practice than it sounds. Do you get what I'm saying? It's under how to be still. It's more of an understanding thing. It's not about doing, it's about understanding. When you understand, it makes you do. Understanding create the actions or the non-actions. Let me make sure I get what I'm saying. Oh, am I talking too much? But life is simple. Of understanding. Hey, and understanding, man, understanding. I'm telling you, that's why the scripture says, above all, seek understanding. When you have understanding, you remove yourself from the picture because sometimes it's not about you. It's not because of you. It's not caused by you. It's not caused by you. And when you learn to remove yourself from every, because we see our reflection everywhere we look. We see you. We see ourselves. This happened is my fault. This happened is because of me. This person don't like me. It's because of me. The moon don't shine. It's because of me. The sun don't come out. It's because of me. The dog don't talk to me today. It's because of me. The child don't talk today. Oh, I must be pissing him off. Your husband, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your wife ain't saying much today. It's because of me. What did I do? I think we place ourselves in too many things because we don't realize that you're not into all those things. Your life is very little. So you get to relax a bit. I was just make things worse. Facts. Somebody asked me today a question. So it wasn't a question. Somebody said about rejection is hard for her. To be rejected is very difficult, is what they said. Hey, Torah. And they say rejection is difficult. And I say, is the issue like who wants to be rejected? You know what I mean? Like who actually wants to be rejected? Nobody wants to be rejected. But in all honesty, give me 1 second. Let me let me do something. Give me 1 second. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. So how do I do this? Give me 1 second. Right, I'm trying to fix this. Give me 1 second. Um, no, it's not working. Give me 1 second. Mm. No, that's not working either. One second, one second, one second, one second. So, someone asked a question earlier about rejection, about being rejection. I mean, about being rejected. Thank you, thank you, Tora. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm happy that you guys like my videos. Glasses suit me. But somebody asked me a question earlier about rejection because rejection is seems to be one of the most difficult things, or being, and we don't understand what's going on inside of us. To the fear of rejection is literally an inflated ego. That's what rejection really. That's why when we are rejected, we don't know how to take it. We suffer, we cry. Yeah, thank you, Sada. Thank you, Tora. We suffer, we cry, we get hurt, we get insecure, we get anxious, we can't take it because of our ego. We are recognizing who we really are or what we are really worth to someone. Hey, Miss Whitney. And I think when you realize what you're really worth to someone, you can't take it. But the truth is, the reason why we hate rejection so much, that's why we don't try, we don't approach women, we don't approach men, because if you rejected, everything just crumbles. Ruby, hey, Latoya, everything crumbles, right? And so, hey, Lara, and so we can't handle it because our sense of ego is too huge. And this is why we have to learn. If you have a big ego, your experience in life would be terrible. And there's nothing wrong with the ego. The ego is a beautiful thing. But if you don't recognize the role that the ego plays in your life, you're going to always be hurt. You're going to always be in your feelings. You're going to always feel not good enough. You're going to always feel insecure. And this is what we do. This is what happens when it comes to rejection. Everyone gets rejected. And like I said in the video, even Christ got rejected, right? Thank you, Latoya. Hey, Lauren. Even Christ got rejected. And you have to understand, in his rejection, he realized, oh, people will reject me. Some will reject me, some wouldn't. In this journey, some people are going to reject you and some wouldn't. Don't you want to know the ones who are going to reject you? Don't you want to know those ones? Hey, Lauren, don't you? Why does the truth hurt us so much? Because we ask for the truth, but when we get the truth, we can't take it. Because why? Why are people shy? People, I'm shy. You know why you shy? Because your ego is too big. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. Seriously, I'm just shy because your ego is too big. What do you mean? I don't have a big ego. You do. Because if somebody that you open up to tell you that they don't like it, they don't want it, no, it's not good, they don't like you, oh, it makes you suffer, don't it? So it's a way of protecting yourself. Your shyness is the way how you protect yourself from being hurt. That's all those. See, a lot of us, we make up a lot of reasons, and society has given us so many different definition for all these words. Society has given us all these things just to make us feel, and everything has an explanation these days. Everything has an explanation. Now we using terminologies, and everybody's a narcissist, and everybody is this, and everybody is that, and we're using these words, and we take and hey goddess, and we it's because this, and we don't understand. The issue is we lack discipline. We lack the ability to see us for who we really are. We lack the ability to see us and actually, this is us. And you know who will tell you who you are? People will actually show you on a regular basis what you think you are by what you accept, by what you put up with, by what you do, by what you think, by what you feel. You will be reflected. And I think we can't handle rejection because you don't want to accept the fact that you are not that important. You're not. We don't lack Jesus. We don't lack Jesus. It's not Jesus that's the problem. It's not the lack of Jesus. It's the lack of self-awareness. Now, listen, we can say we like Jesus all day. Hey, Reese, we can say we like Jesus all day. That's just a religious thing that people say just because. And the ones who have Jesus still, or the ones who have whoever they have, Jesus, God, Allah, those people still not healthy. Physical health is gone. Cholesterol is up. What you need, what we need is awareness. It's not about Jesus there or not. It's not about God. It's about we lack awareness. It's so easy to say you lack something that you can't see. You see what I'm saying? It's very easy to say you lack some. A lady told me today, I'm single because I love Jesus. What's up, Patty? Hey, Patty. Hey, Jake. What's up, man? Somebody said, I love Mary. Somebody said, you know what? I'm single and I love Jesus. It's easy to love Jesus. It's easy to love Jesus. A matter of fact, you love God too. It's easy to love. See, everybody could love the ones who are not here. Everybody could love the ones who are not here. Women are more healthy single. It's not about women or men. It's about awareness or unawareness. We gotta stop with that. What's up, Tanya? How are we doing? Thank you so much. We gotta stop this woman and men thing. The issue is not about gender. The issue is about awareness of your energy. It's not about women this and men this. It's about if I'm a complete individual, I'm aware, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm understanding, I'm compassionate. It's all about health. We think it's about women or men. Women and men, the only difference is we have different body parts because they go together when we come together. See, the majority of us reject our other side, the other half, the other gender. And we reject the masculine and some reject the feminine. And when you reject your own self, you must reject them on the outside. If I reject my feminine, I reject you as a woman. If you reject your masculine, you reject me as a man. It's a natural thing. The issue is not about genders. The issue is about awareness. We need to stop with the gender stuff, man. Seriously, listen. We need to stop with the gender stuff. It's not about gender. This is not men, women. Both are ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? Both are ridiculous. And in this society today, both genders are ridiculous. If you all don't realize, what's up, T? If you all don't realize the universe is balanced and it's not about human beings, the universe is balanced. And you think because you are human, you think that you're important. As a matter of fact, you even think that God is going to come and destroy the earth because of humans. And you know how inflated your ego is to actually believe that? Because of human beings. God is going to destroy the earth when human being is only one species. I don't want to go there because I don't want that debate and I don't want that argument and I don't want that. But you say, I'm not saying anything. What I'm saying is this. Human beings, should I go there? Should I go there? Can I go into a place and stay there for just a little bit, without you all judging me or thinking that I don't understand what I'm talking about, thinking that I'm stupid or unintelligent? You know what I mean? Please, can I, you want money if I go? Because I know people hate these conversations because it makes them second guess what they believe, which is a good thing. And that's why I don't go there much. Because when I go to those places, it's hard to come back. Go there. Human beings told a story. Yeah, human beings tell a story. And when human beings tell a story, they put it in papers and you begin to feel more important than anything else, than the animals. You think that God is going to destroy the earth because of your sins. God is going to destroy the earth because of what you do, because of the man, because of woman. Yet human beings, we are the ones who came last. I turn the comments off and go there. Human beings came last. We came here last. Right or wrong? No, Torah, it's all right. Human beings came here last. That means everything can survive without us. True or false? If we came here last, everything, listen, see, we don't want to understand this. See, our sense of ego is too damn big that we think that what you do, what you are, what he did, what she did is so important. Human beings was the last one to come. That means, exactly, we're learning animals. That means everything survived without us. Yet we believe that because of you and your ego, God is coming just to this and that because of you and you special. That's the problem. So we refuse to take accountability for what we are, for what we do. We call up, listen, you know, I don't like going to those places, but sometimes you gotta go there. Hey, Serena, how are you doing? If you remove humans from this earth, everything survives. If you remove the insects from this world, we can't live. Do you all know that? The insects. If we take all the insects away from this earth, humans can't live. Humans cannot survive. If they take all the humans from this world, everything survives. Somebody said, but how about the trees? They were there first. They were there before we came here. The trees were. Think about it. So we have naturally, humans, an overinflated sense of worth. We don't understand that it is tearing us up. It is completely destroying us because you think that you are so important, and then you have all this belief system, you have all these ideas, but yet you're not doing what you believe, so it's pointless. Hey Maria, how are you doing? Many of us. So what am I saying? I'm saying the life that you are. What's a spiritual angel? I'm saying the life that you are is equivalent to the life of everything else. Don't take yourself so seriously. Live. What's up, Life? How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Live. Experience. Do what you do. Have fun. Experience. Get all the knowledge. Get all the memories. Get all the stuff. But understand, don't take yourself so seriously. Because you're not going to leave here safe. It's good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a long time. We all leaving here in the same place. In the same earth. Some of y'all are saving your bodies up for when you die because the insect's going to get you before a man gets you. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. Ain't no man or woman touching this. The insects will. The rats will. Don't worry. The rats will do it. Listen, the insects will do it. So you think that your body is so precious. So nobody will have access to me because so you live your life. I'm celibate. Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being celibate. But it's not something to celebrate. I'm a vegan. Go ahead. Are you celebrating that too? You know how vegans are. Hey, listen. I'm walking in here and I want to tell you all I'm a vegan, okay? So just in case you all want to know, I'm a vegan. Because nobody, listen, vegans will tell you more of what they are than anybody else. I mean, hey, listen, by the way, I'm a vegan. Listen, vegan. What's your name? Vegan. No, I mean, what's your name? Oh, no, I'm sorry. My name is Kirk, but I'm a vegan. And jokers are quick. What's your name? My name is Susan and I'm celibate. I didn't ask you all that. Shit. And I'm just telling you, just in case you were wondering. I wasn't wondering. Because nobody really cares. Well, I'm single too. Nobody cares about your singleness. Nobody cares about you being single. Well, my name is Kirk and I'm married. Nobody cares. Nobody does. And that's all we talk about. Do you notice that? That's all. Our conversations are generated from being single. Our conversations are generated from being in a relationship, being married. When can our communication, our conversation starts from, hey, what are you experiencing on the inside? That's where it needs to go. Being single or not is irrelevant. Being a vegan or not is irrelevant. None of these things matter. But your ego is so big that you want to be so different. And you know what makes you suck the most? You know what makes us suck the most? The yearning for being different. Everybody thinks that they're different. You was quick, so I'm telling you, everybody thinks that he or she is different. I want to be different. And in all reality, you're not different. It's just your ego is inflated. You're not different. You are a human being just like everyone else. You're not unique. I mean, yes, you have a personality, you have a way of seeing life, but the truth is, you are like everyone else. I think we are too, our ego is too inflated. Tone yourself down. Don't flatter yourself so much. Don't flatter yourself too much. Relax. Because if you flatter yourself, emotions are always a part of your life experience. Oh my Lord. Here comes these emotions. I take myself so seriously. So everything you do and say and you are triggers me. Everything triggers us. So hey, I earned the right this time because you trigger me to express my emotions this way. Because I'm human. And since you did this, I became sensitive, but it's your fault. And because of you, I'm angry. So fix yourself so I won't be angry anymore. Fix yourself so that I won't be upset. Fix yourself so I won't have resentment in my heart. Fix yourself. We don't take accountability for what we are. And that's the part. It's not about Jesus. It's not about we needing Jesus. We need God. We need self-awareness. I don't care how much Jesus you have. If you don't have self-awareness, all your answers will be Jesus. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. See, when you don't have the answers, you say Jesus. I was a Christian. I know what I'm talking about. And if you don't want to admit it, that's on you. Boy, my daughter asked a question the other day. My daughter asked me a question, and I had to say, God did it. Because I couldn't answer her question. And instead of me saying, I don't know, I went straight to the unknown, God. God. Why do we do that? So every answers that we have, you know how all this talk about God is on time and you telling me a God is, he's never there when he's not always there when you need him, but he's always on time, right? But yet in the next breath you tell me he's always present. He said, I will never leave you or forsake you. Yet somebody else say, well, he's not always there when you need him. What? That is things that pacifies our thoughts. That's things that we tell each other to make us feel better because we lack the understanding of ourselves. We lack the self-control. We lack self-awareness. So we blame, he's not always, but I thought he was within you. And I thought the Bible said the kingdom of heaven is within thy midst. So how is he not always there when you want him? But how is he always on time? I don't understand this. And it's complicated, but it sounds good because we repeat it over and over and over. So instead of taking accountability for what we say, for what we speak, for what we believe and what we feel, we say, I'm going to feel shitty, but Jesus is going to save me from my feelings. Even though it's your feelings that attracts your experiences, I'm going to keep feeling like I'm a loser. I'm going to keep feeling sad. I'm going to keep feeling emotional. And then when I need that help, I'm going to call on Jesus. But yet you have the answer within you. You see, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that, right, Torah? We don't want to talk about that because it sounds like I'm blaspheming, don't it? It sounds like I'm naive, don't it? It sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. Do I? I don't know what I'm talking about. You're right. Woo! Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobates. I love it. I love it. Hey, Pleasure, how you doing? Listen, I don't understand this. If we can learn to take accountability for our behaviors, our feelings, and you know what though? I realize why are little girls emotional? We say it's our hormones. We say it's little girls' hormones. I look at my daughter, how she talks to me. I look at my son, how he talks to me. And my son is a man. He's a man child. It's not a boy. He's a man child. I know some of y'all don't agree with what I'm saying because I'm raising a grown man. I'm raising an independent, powerful little man. When my son comes to me, he can't come to me with emotions. So he don't use the emotions that my daughter does. My daughter don't either. When my son speak, Daddy, can I? Okay, good. When my daughter comes, this is what she does. And she knows what to do and to how to flick her head and how to cry and how to feel to get what she wants. And this is how we grow up. Just like that. It worked with our parents. It must work with our husbands and wives. It must work with our friends. It must work with our partners. It must work with. So you say, I'm emotional. No, it's because how it worked for you as a child is how it worked for you as an adult. And we think there's a difference between male and females. We think that you are more emotional. We think that, you see what I'm saying? Hey, Zadina, we think that it's so different. In all reality, it's not about women and men. Listen, I want us to stop looking at things as women and men because woman is just a manifestation of God as men are a manifestation of God. Woman, a manifestation of God in the feminine. Man, a manifestation of God in the masculine. Both come together and create God. I want you to understand that the law of totality states that even in the big scheme of God, if I break off a little piece, the law of totality states, if I break off a little piece of God, it still represents God to the fullest. Listen, check this out. The law of totality states God is fullness. But he also states that if a piece of God is broken off and exists somewhere else, it can do exactly what God does over there. That means it's the totality of God. If you cut off my finger, they don't know it's me. Right or wrong? Yet when it's in my body, you know it's me faster. If my finger leaves me and you do a DNA and stuff, my finger is me. Same me. The law of totality states the same thing. Everything is God. Why ain't you? Let me not go deep. I don't want to go deep. It doesn't work on me, Torah. It works on a mom. But it's okay. It can work on, and this is where it becomes a balance. Let it work on her mom. Let her mom do all them pretty things to her. But when it comes to them, I want daddy to show her the masculine. Be what you are. Do what you do. Let your mom give you all that stuff. And daddy gonna give it to you too. But daddy gives you a different version of it. Listen, I'm telling you all, man, a lot of us are not self-aware. A lot of us are not self-aware. A lot of us, women and men alike. That's why we have all this confusion. All this confusion, right? God is all the confusion. Listen, it's so much confusion out there now because nobody is taking responsibility of what they are. What's up, T? How are you doing? Welcome back. So listen, my message I've been speaking this whole few years. It works for me. Sometimes it does. My message to people is this right here. Own you. You gotta own you. Someone said my boyfriend was diagnosed with schizophrenia and wants to self-medicate with marijuana. That's his choice. Let him do it. I've been right here. TikTok wasn't showing me. That's all it was. Listen, one of the things about we have all these boyfriend and girlfriend situations. These boyfriend and girlfriend questions. Why do we have all these boyfriend and girlfriend questions? And it's not because I'm a relationship expert or they're so smart. It's just why do we get so mad when our partners do something? Why do we want them to be like us so much? Hey Flojo, why do we want them to be so much like us? Why do we want them to be so much like us? Is it easier? Is it more fun? Why do we want our spouses, our partner? He gotta be just like me. She gotta be. Why is that? Is it because it's easier? Is it easier to reflect yourself or more? If something is just like you, can you see yourself? If someone is just like you, would you be able to see the parts that you need to see? Think about it. If someone is just like you, would you be able to reflect yourself and see what you really are? Probably not. We were promised dreams. We were promised a whole bunch of lies. We were promised a whole bunch of promises. Think about it. We were promised a whole bunch of stuff. Find somebody like this, find somebody like that, find somebody who does this, find somebody who has that, find somebody who lasts, find somebody. And the thing is, we can't find nobody, can we? Because they lied to us. It's no longer natural. Hey, Empress, what's up, JP? It's no longer genuine. It's no longer authentic. It's no longer driven by certain energies. I just want to find somebody to love. That's easy. To find somebody to love is the easiest thing. Do you all know that? That's like saying I want to find somebody to be kind to. If you are kind, listen. I want it. My message is to take responsibility and accountability for your inside. If you are kind on the inside, to find someone to be kind to on the outside is very simple. All you have to do is go outside and be kind to them, right or wrong. If you are a kind person, do you choose and pick who to be kind to? Now, when you say you want to find somebody to love, who is stopping you from loving? Or you mean you want love back? You don't want to be loved back. We say we want to be loved back, but we don't want to be loved back. We don't want to be loved back. I think that's I think that's the biggest lie that we tell ourselves. Now I get what you're saying, and I'm not going on you, but it's one of the biggest lies that we tell ourselves. We want to be loved back, but wait now, but I just want to be loved back, but you gotta look this way, act this way, walk this way, talk this way, dress this way, earn this way. They have to fit all the requirements. And it's a lie that we tell ourselves. It's a lie that we tell ourselves just to be and fulfill our own idea or thought, which is being single and miserable. Nobody thinks about that. Do you know that you must fulfill your own feelings and your own thoughts? Do you know? Hey, Desmo, just give you a kiss, guys. Do you know that you must fulfill your own words and your own expectations? Do you know that? See, that's not something that we think about. The truth is, we get exactly what we are. But many will say that's not true. We get exactly what we deserve. But many will say that's not true. I deserve more. If you deserve more, you will get more. You will go and get it. If you deserve it, you will take your ass out there and go find it. But when we say we deserve more, we expect it to come to us. What's up, Caddy? How you doing? What is wrong with setting some standards and boundaries? I'm not saying that. See, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. This is what I said. See, you're not listening to what I'm saying. This is what I said. We say we want to be loved, but the person who loves us must meet certain criteria, a lot of requirements. And you miss the point of being loved. When somebody loves you naturally, they fulfill those requirements. They just don't look a certain way. They don't dress a certain way. They don't act a certain way. And that ain't got shit to do with love. But I want a job, but if it's not paying this, bringing this benefit, that benefit, I'd rather be unemployed. Man, you don't want a job. Man, you don't want a job. you, My son, Daddy, I'm hungry. You want a sandwich? No, then you're not hungry. I don't play with them. I don't play with my kids. Daddy, I'm starving. All right, go make a sandwich. I don't want a sandwich. All right, then you're not hungry. Because I've been hungry. Have you ever been hungry? I've been hungry. You hear me? Have you ever been hungry? Do you reject? Growing up in the Caribbean, I stayed hungry. Do I reject food? Hell no. When my mom cook, hey, no, I don't want that. What? I was glad to eat whatever she made. You think I'm comparing apples and oranges? I don't think you understand what I'm saying. You think I don't get what you're saying. What you're saying is very simple. What you're saying is very easy to understand. We get it. You want to be loved and you want to love, but you want to be loved by the same type of person that you love. You expect? No. Go back into your homework. Keep doing your homework. Read. Go back to reading. I'm on the phone. Go back to reading. Oh, hey. Yes. Start taking your test. No, start taking your test. You got no friends today. See what I'm telling you now? See what I'm telling you, how she looks? See her eyes already? No, nope, that's mine. You going for fruit? Okay. You gonna say hi? Hi. Well, you're not looking in the camera. You're not looking in the camera and say hi. See the camera right there? Hi. What do you want? Me. This is what we don't understand. The law of love says that if I give, or the law of nature says, whatever I give, come back to me. That law can't be broken. Even if you try, you can't break that law. Whatever you give, come back to you. It must come back to you. Somebody say hi. Whatever you give, come back to you. Why? The truth is, we're not giving it. Why is someone laughing? I don't know. Somebody was finding the joke. Whatever you give, come back to you. The ones who can't find love is because they're not giving love. And if you're giving love, you will find love on the outside. Because whatever you carry, you will actually, whatever you carry is what you meet. You know, if you carrying a bottle of water everywhere you go, do you know one thing that you always will meet everywhere you go? A bottle of water. If you carry love everywhere you go, you will always find love. The thing about it is that we don't want to give it first. We want to be first loved. Okay, go get some. Close my door, okay? We want to first be loved before we express love. We want to be loved. And the ones, when we do express love, they have to meet every single requirements that we have all this list until we express it. And that's the part that you don't understand. You say you want it. When it comes to you, well, not from you. Do you think love feels differently, or is experience differently when someone is tall or short, whether someone is thick or thin? Do you think love, the word love alone, is expressed and experienced differently? No, the word love is fulfilled already. And I think we have so much requirements of love, and it's ridiculous. So we say, I just want to be loved. Who's stopping you from being loved? It's just who love you don't love. Just like how who you love don't love you. It's the same exact thing that we are doing. We are destroying ourselves because we are not taking accountability for what we don't want to give love first. And when we give love, it has to be so, oh my God, it is so selfish. Kirk, how can I keep how can I keep my energy high and positive in a negative workplace? How can I keep my energy high? You keep your energy high by changing your thoughts. Your thoughts are your responsibility. If you can keep your thoughts clean, your energy will be high. If you can keep your thoughts dirty, your energy will be low. See, dirt clogs. And when you have a bunch of dirty thoughts in your mind, your energy is still, your energy is ridiculous. Your energy is just suffering. Your energy is just slow. It's low, it's dragging because of the thoughts that you have. The pictures and the images and the thoughts and your feelings, it keeps your energy low. If you can change your thoughts and realize this, your thoughts is your business. Your thoughts is your choice. Can you say that? My thoughts is my choice? You want tall man, not love. Can you, if you can keep your mind clear, your energy will be high. And it doesn't matter where you go. You know, when I teach people how to meditate, when they come to me around me, my first thing is this: close your eyes, look outside. Close your eyes and face this way. When they close their eyes and I speak and I give them a place to put their minds and think about this, and feel this, and imagine this. Imagine that. I use my sexy voice. Not sexy voice, but my what's that dude's voice? The black man's voice. What's his name again? Lord, what's the black man's voice? Anyways, I use his voice. And I'm like, hey, look this way. Then imagine. Right? And they're looking out and they imagine it. Now open your eyes. Whatever you saw when your eyes was closed should be the same thing that you see now. Don't allow the things to distract you from the feeling and from the vision that you put in here. Open your eyes and look, but don't look out. Look in. What now? You don't want you just missed what I said. That same feeling, that same mindset, that same thought that you had when you close your eyes. When you open your eyes, the same things that was there when your eyes was closed is there still. It doesn't disappear. So if it was still there when your eyes was closed and you still could feel amazing, feel powerful. Now open your damn eyes, right? Open your dang eyes and realize it shouldn't distract you now. So when you close your eyes, you should see what you want to see. And open your eyes and see the same thing. And when you can do that, your energy is always high because you are thinking on purpose. When you think on purpose, magic happens. Hey, Toba, how you doing? When you think on, not Teddy Pendergrass. With five Denise, when you think on purpose, life happens. But when you can't think on purpose, thank you, Toba, things happen. Anything. Be loved regardless of others' way of being. Yeah. So let me tell you this though. One of the reasons why we can't find love, again, we can't find love because love is not to be found. Hey Keisha, love is only in you. The reason why you can't find it is because it's not in you. That's why. It's not in you. If it's in you, you know exactly where to find it. If you have money in your pocket, you won't have to look for it. It will be there. And a matter of fact, people who want the money will come to you. Right or wrong? Hey, Mamacitas, how you doing? Right or wrong? I mean, right? If you have money in your pocket, you ain't got to look for it. It's in your pocket. And people who want your money, it's going to come to you. Some even want to invest your money and make it more. Those come to you too. When you have good credit, let me ask you a question, right? When you carry good credit, the banks come to you or you come to banks? Let's be real. In America, when you carry a 800 credit score, who comes to you? The credit card or do you come to them? Be honest. Banks come to me, exactly. Banks come to you all day because you have good credit. They see it, they're interested. Hey, they come from, I'm telling you, hey. Yet we think love is different. Come on, man. Come on. You see, it's the sense of ego that makes you think. See, we don't understand. Simple concept. I'm telling you, because they recognize your energy, your financial energy. Hey, Shug, they recognize your financial energy. So therefore, they come to you. See, when love is recognized within you, they come to you. You come to them. And you actually recognize, because what you are doing, you will recognize each other. See, we say a soulmate is who you recognize. You recognize love because you're on the same frequency of it. The only way to receive love is to embody. You have to embody it. You have to be on that line. You have to be brave enough. See, love, you gotta be brave, even though there's no fear in it. You gotta be brave because you gotta say, let me." And it's not even about brave. It's about being wise. Those who love will be wise. The wisest ones will love. The wisest ones will love. The unwise ones will not love. You have, if you have wisdom, naturally you love because you understand. You don't understand. If you have wisdom, you love because you understand it benefits you. It benefits you. Why do we think, hey Bella Rose, why do we think my love benefits you? So I want to love you. Your love don't benefit me. Shit, benefits you. Listen, I don't love you anymore. What the hell? What? Listen to what we say. And we don't even realize this mess. Until now, I'm going to say it now. Now that I'm saying it, think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. All this time, you thought that your love benefited me. So you say, I don't want to love you no more. It never benefited me. It benefited you. You were the one who felt good. You were the one who had the experience. You were the one who elevated. You are the one who expressed to God and who came closer to the Creator. It was you it benefited, not me. But my ego says, if you love me, I feel good. I feel like I'm worthy. My ego said that. Listen, you don't understand. My ego said, if I could make him or her fall in love with me, whoo, hey, Balance, it was never me. It was you. My love benefit me. Yours benefit you. And you think, see, is the nonsense that we be preaching, is the nonsense that we feel so we feel so good that we think that to love you is me doing you a favor. No, to love you is you doing me a favor. Do you understand that? Thank you, Flojo. Do you understand that? Me loving you is you doing me a favor. Because you allowed me to express my deepest feelings, my emotions, my mind, my spirit, my elevation, my communication with God, with the universe. You allow me through you. Oh my God. Nah, sure, not yet. I'm telling you, listen, we have to, you're loving me. Listen, you ever went to the gas station? Seriously. Have you ever went to the gas station? Hey, I'm Dagmara. Have you ever went to the gas station and somebody confessed their love to you? Did you feel good? Did you experience it? Did you feel amazing? Did you experience their love in you? Did you say, "Oh my God, that feels amazing"? Did you? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. When you went on social media and somebody tell you, some random person tell you, "I love you," do you experience this inspiration? Did you experience this supernatural feeling? Did you experience this glow? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't experience because their love is theirs. They experience the glow. They experience this. They experience. They experience their minds. They experience their feelings. They experience their emotions. It's not about you. See, my love is not about you. It's about me. We need to understand this. So we talking about, hey, Neil love. Now we're talking about, I want somebody to love. Listen, you better, like that man said, give that shit away. You hear me? Man, you, I think I'm joking. See, see, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand what I'm talking about. What's up, Dari? How you doing, man? Been a while, huh? How you doing? You better give that shit away. Because the more you hold on to it, is the more you suffer. The more you hold on to it, is the more you hold on to your pain and your non healing. Hey Bella, your love is my love. Is your love. Listen, we got to stop. Listen, people would think that it's a big deal to love. It's such a big deal. I don't want to love again. Love is a listen. Yes, it's a huge deal because you awaken. It's you that love awakens. You know, when you love, it awakens you. Listen. It's you that's awakened when you love. You don't awaken the tree because you fell in love with the tree. Oh my, I love this tree. Does the tree move? Intentional, right? Does the tree say, "Oh my God, I'm special"? Is your love that special? We waste time, and we're wasting time continuously. So my love is contagious. We wasting time. You are, you are, you are, we, you all could be loving. You all could be, but you're so scared to love and somebody leave. Do you know that you can love somebody even when they are gone and you ain't got to feel bad about it? Y'all crazy because you all thought. You all really thought. Mm, mm, mm. But he's gone. I need to heal him because I still love him. What sense does that make? What sense does that make? Sure, but you know what though? Is as we evolve, love evolves. Love is not the same for everybody. We experience love as we experience ourselves. And the only way you will know love is how you as deep as you experience yourself. Because love is within you. You will taste your love first. You will experience your love first. You will obey your love first. And if you're not obeying it to the fullness, and if you're not in a place where you are at peace and harmony, because love will bring harmony. If you're not in that space, then you're the one who's not evolved into the place. But as you get more mature in that knowledge and that wisdom, the maturity in love expands. So as you expand, your love naturally expands. But these days, man, these days, it looks like we're going backwards. People are scared now. People are scared to death. People's afraid. Oh Lord, what if I love you and you leave? Like that makes a difference, don't it? That's what we're worried about. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think a good business plan. I'm gonna tell you all the truth. You all don't have to believe me. I think a good business plan right now is to make an old people home because the way our society is going, nobody's getting married anymore. Nobody's going in families. Nobody's getting people taking care of them. We're gonna all be some single, miserable folks. I'm gonna invest in a old people home. Tell me that's not a smart idea. Because everybody is scared to live. Everybody is scared to love and lose. Everybody is scared to love and lose, I mean. And you can't lose, but everybody's afraid. Everybody's afraid of the most natural thing. Everybody's afraid of the most, right, Glammy Beauty? Everybody's afraid of the most natural thing that you naturally are, love. And when you denying yourself because you can't be what you are without it. You can be something else. That's why we are afraid because the more we deny and the more we stop and the more because we just you know why we don't want to love because we don't want to look stupid. You look stupid without when you don't love. Actually, to be honest with you, the more you don't love is the more silly that you look, and you don't even notice. You worry about how people look at you. But what if I'm with someone and he playing games? Let him play games. Let that man play games. Let that woman play games. Mom, listen. When I have a woman, I ain't worried about her what she's doing. She might be cheating. Let her cheat in peace. She, balance for real. But what if she let her do it? You know what I'm more you know what I'm more focused on? Me being complete. Me being complete. I'm not worried about if somebody make me look stupid. Nobody can make me look stupid. I'm the one who's doing right. They're making themselves look stupid. Being worried about you cheating, I'm not enjoying this. So why am I doing it? If I'm not enjoying it, why am I doing it? What's good, man, Gerard? How we doing, man? Seriously. Karma always come back. If I ain't enjoying it, why am I doing it? That's do you know a lot of us suffer because of we don't really feel like we should be in a healthy relationship? So we suffer with the ones who are gonna make us suffer. Do you understand that? What's up, Koa? Thank you. Why is the question? What? Nah, listen, I'm telling you, man. I want you to understand this. I want you to understand this. I always say the same analogy. I always say the same story. When someone asks Buddha, what's the difference between I like you and I love you? And I think this is a very important story that we all should remember. Hey, La Queen, how we doing? It says, what is the difference between I like you and I love you? And Buddha said, well, picture a rose, a flower. If you like a flower, you'll pick it. You might put it in your hair, right? You might put it on your table, or you might give it to your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You might give it to your friend, your husband, your wife. You might, there you go, this is beautiful. Oh my God. A few days it dies. But if you love that rose, you love that flower, you leave it alone. You make sure it grows. You make sure you clear the space. Yeah, you make sure you clear the space around it so you can let it live. You water it. You cut the weeds around it. You make sure that flower blossoms to its fullest potential. What's the difference between I like me and I love me? What's the question? What's the difference? Now, I said what's the difference between I like you and I love you. Now answer this. What is it the difference between I like me and I love me? Because some of y'all ain't growing. Some of y'all ain't clearing your weeds. Oh, see, when you put it that way now, wait, what now? Some of y'all ain't clearing your headspace. You ain't clearing your thoughts. See, you like you. So when you dress up nicely, I'm gonna give myself to him or to her. I'm gonna give her some. You know what I mean? You didn't realize what before Bella. Listen, seriously. I'm gonna give myself to her. So Alexa like me. I like her and she likes me. So here you go, take it. But when I love me, it's a whole different experience. Loving yourself is doing whatever it takes to love yourself more. Tell me that's not a deep definition. And to love yourself more, to experience love more, you must clear that mental space. I got you, Bella. You must clear that mental space. The more you can silence your mind, the more you can love yourself. I promise you. The reason why it's hard to love ourselves because our minds are going too much. Hey, Kyla, Joshua, you all go ahead and play. Go outside. Go ahead and play outside. 1 hour, okay? 1 hour. 1 hour, okay? You heard me? You don't have to. You can't hear? No, but I couldn't hear you either. I said go outside and play for 1 hour. 1 hour. You want to look at kids, right? That was the bomb. You want to look at little kids, right? I got little ones. Listen, loving yourself is not all about giving yourself to everybody. It's not all about giving yourself to him or to her. It's not about doing your nails or getting your. Well, I ain't done my locks in a long time. Making your locks pretty. 59 minutes now, Tora. You crushing, Bella? We think loving us, let me just. Self love is the best love, right? Self love is the best love. Let me go out there and shake my ass. Hey, party over here. Oh, let me do my toes. Oh, let me do my fingers. Let me do my hair. Let me twist my locks. Let me buy some Jordans. Let me put some clothes on, expensive clothes. Some cologne. Cut my hair, get a nice little fade. And stand in the corner like this. That's me loving myself. Ain't that what we do though? Matter of fact, let me put some makeup on. Let me go for a drive. Oh, let me go to dinner by myself. Because I love myself. Let me go out by myself. Let me tell you what loving yourself really is. Clearing that space that's causing you to judge yourself. Because it's judgment of yourself that brings the chaos. It's judgment of yourself that makes you do all those crazy things to be accepted. It's judgment of yourself that divides you. It divides you. It's judgment of yourself. Because if you look at something and you begin to judge it, you can't see what it is. Right, Bella? I'm serious. When you judging something, you're not looking at it. Hey, Makita? Yeah, Makita, for real. Getting rid of people that makes you judge yourself. Listen, when you judge something, you're not seeing it. Think about what judging really is. You are comparing it. If you compare yourself, you are lost. Hey, Ezra, the society is so inundated with the self that we forget that there are billions of people in the world who, by the way, need love just like you and me, you and I. Self love is the ability to question, why am I angry? Because it's my anger that stifles my love. Huh. And my anger is not destroying you. It's not destroying who I'm angry with. It's destroying me because I'm the one carrying it. So in my resentment, I begin to question, why am I resentful? And the more I be resentful, is the more it influences my love to disappear. Don't come out. Sit your ass in there, somewhere in there where I can't find you. Because I need time to be to be resentful. So in my resentment, I question, why am I resentful? Why can't I let you be free? Because resentment, yeah, thank you, Bella. Resentment is saying, I can't allow you to be free. And if I can't allow you to be free, I'm the guard of the prison. You're locked up, but I'm guarding you. I can't be free either because if I go, I'm afraid that you might escape. So I gotta stay around where you are. Ain't that what we do? Yeah, and Cass. Hey Tasha. Ain't that what we do? See, you don't see it that way because you never think about it that way. See, we don't think about it that way. We don't know what's this. We will say out loud, I'm not perfect. Well, I heard a man said, I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? But you not being perfect don't make you do those things. It's not because you're not perfect. What's up, Aaron? Seriously, it's not because you're not perfect that makes you do. Not because you're unaware. Your perfection ain't got shit to do with what you do. Your lack of discipline, self-control, and your unawareness make you do stupid things. It's not because you're not perfect. Never continue a conversation with someone that continue to say, because I'm not perfect. Because that ain't got shit to do with your decision that you are making consciously. I bid you accountability, sir, ma'am. Accountability is the key. If you begin to be accountable, you behave yourself. Understand this. When I began to be accountable, you know what I had to do? Yo, let me tell you what I had to do. Yo, you all ain't gonna believe this. Yo, I ain't gonna believe this. When I begin to be accountable and take accountability for my actions, I begin to leave women alone. See, you all don't even understand. What's up, Queen? I begin to leave women alone. Meaning, I begin to stop trying. I begin to stop leading them on. I begin to stop because I know I can't take you. I can't do if. So I leave, accountability. Let me see what I contribute to my suffering. When I begin to be accountable for my actions, I stop blaming the devil and look at my action. Huh. I stop blaming the government and I begin to stop blaming my job and I begin to be disciplined. I begin to take some of my check, study, research, put this there. Put this there. Damn, but I needed it. That's okay. I could live without. Put this there. Damn, I need shoes today. Put that there. I get paid again. Whew, I want this thing. Put this there. I begin to divide. I began to build discipline because I was tired of being tired. I was tired of making excuses for my poverty, my unawareness, my having sex with multiple women. This is not a healthy this is not healthy behavior. It's not healthy behavior. It's not a person who's healthy just don't give themselves away. So I'm like, am I sick? Y'all don't understand. See, you all don't know. You all think I'm just talking like this because hey, you don't understand. I was in those situations. I was deep and buried into it. I was covered up in the mud. You hear me? Listen, and the thought of sex still creeps in. And guess what? Sex is a beautiful. I love sex, but I understand I can't carry myself like I did because then the lack of discipline would destroy me again. And to start over and do it again is like cheating. I can't do it again. I mean, I could. I could spend all my money every month. You know, I could do a whole lot of things, but all things are permissible, but not all are beneficial. You understand? All things are permissible, but not all are beneficial. And that Bible verse creeped in. Yeah, Linda, that Bible verse creeped in my mind. All things are, hey, do it, you could do whatever you want to do. This is a big world out there. You know what I mean? Hey, options, but not all things are beneficial. So I began to choose better. Hmm. So it's not because I was not perfect. So you hold on. You telling me it's not because I wasn't perfect that made me broke and kept me broke for many years? It's not because I wasn't perfect that kept me having sex with all these women? Because when I tell you, hey Keisha, listen, this stuff, I don't brag about certain things. But when I tell you, woman was my thing. Lord, woman, it was woman. Y'all don't understand. See, some people think I'm somebody told me lately. Somebody told me I was harmless. Oh shit! Somebody said, Kirk, you harmless. I said, if you only know. I said, I'm not harmless. I'm just aware of the harm that I can cause. When you become aware of the harm that you can cause, you don't understand. See, I went to combat 5 times. I know what I can do. So I just sit in the back and just observe. Because if I'm waking up, listen, when you have seen the far left and the far right, you keep yourself in the middle. And the middle is so perfect. It's not because I wasn't perfect that made me do those things. It's because I knew better, but my understanding wasn't better. And when I say understanding, hey Sabina, is the understanding of what I was doing to myself. I wasn't aware. When you see what you do to yourself and you're still doing it, you're not aware. I was talking to a lady, and many of us fall for the same patterns. And we are trying to find that happiness in those same patterns that always seem to end in the same way. But we are fighting for that one thing that we want to come out of those patterns. But every time she does it, the same thing happens. And I'm like, listen, look at what you're doing. It's not about your feelings in this point because we're too old to be. It's not about your feelings at this moment. It's not about you not being perfect. It's not about your emotions. It's about understanding every time I do this, this happened. That right there is a lesson. If you don't realize what you are doing to yourself, and chances are, again, what's the difference between I like you and I love you? If I like you, if I like a flower, I pick it. But if I love a flower, I let it live. I clear the space around the flower. I do all the things around the flower. I water the flower. I make sure the flower has the biggest opportunity to blossom. Hey, Tamara, of course I do, right? That flower has the opportunity to blossom to its fullest potential because that's what love inspires. If I like me and I love me, I have to understand I must love myself in a way that I allow myself to blossom to my full potential. Not every day be guided by my feelings and be guided by my emotions, to be miserable, to make stupid decisions, to behave in a way that I could make excuses because it's not me, it's my emotions, it's my feelings. I must use discipline. I must use principle. I must use boundary. I must use self respect. I must use all those things because that is how I blossom into my greatest version. We can't keep lying about loving ourselves when we are only doing our nails and our hair, but yet you still have anger. How much can you blossom with your anger? What's up, Egyptian princess? You still have resentment. How can you blossom with resentment in your heart? You still have judgment. Why are you judging still? You're blind. You still carry all this fear and insecurity. You cannot blossom there. The point about self love is to remove all those things so yourself could experience the love that you carry. That's what self love really is. For what some people can do to me. That's what self love is. It's about removing all those energies of the low vibrational frequency so that I can see what the love inside of me want to do. You see that when people ask, what that mouth do? Unforgiveness, facts. That's part of the resentment. Some people ask, what that mouth do? Well, what that love do? Because you don't know what the love do yet because you haven't experienced your own love. So that's why we need it so much on the outside. We look for it so much on the outside. It sure does. Actually, better than words. It really, if you can see what your own version of love do, if you practice it, not just when things are ugly, are good, not when things are pretty, not just when things are beautiful, but when you remove all those things and that's why it's called unconditional, under all conditions. No condition should change it. But the ones that carry that, I hear somebody told me once, human beings don't have unconditional love. And I said, okay, did you want me to debate with you? Why do people want me to debate with them? Somebody got mad at me just the other day because I wouldn't go and debate with them. I don't understand. You say it, I said, okay. I get what you're saying. So you're not going to respond and say, no, I can't tell you that your experience is wrong. You speak and you speak. Why do you want me to? Why do you want me to disagree or debate? I don't debate with people. I don't do debates. I can't. I don't. I don't have that sense of pride or I win, you lose. I don't care. If what works for you, if it works for you, do it. What's up, right? Seriously. If it works for you, listen, do it. But if it doesn't work for you, you're the only one that will know. I wouldn't know. I would never know. So you were right. If you think this way and it's working for you, listen, keep it. It's a waste of time. I said my piece and you already heard what I said. I said, okay. I already heard what you said. I said, okay, I understand. It's not for me to debate with you. Facts. Hey, Shonda. But I'm just saying, man. Yeah, Denise. Because you're not wrong. You can't be wrong. Especially if you do it and you experience it, you lived it, you walked it, you cannot be wrong. You got to be right. But listen, though, I want you all to understand something. I want you to understand that this is your experience. This is your experience. And the second thing is to own that experience. Own it. Own it. Own that experience. So that's ultimately going to be unaffected? No, no, no. It's not to be unaffected. It's to affect everything. Unaffected, to be unaffected is impossible because everything around you is connected to you. Everything is connected to you. One thing changes your energy. Every shift shifts your energy, shifts your vibration. Everything and you is connected. You're gonna always be affected. But are you gonna be aware? Are you gonna be aware? Are you gonna be aware of the shift? Is the question. Just don't take things personally. Everything affects you. Everything affects us. Everything does. That's what emotions are. Up and down. Energy going through us. We feel this and we feel that. Need to just jump timeline. Oh, really? That's deep. That's deep. Some people enjoy the nonsense of computer facts, though. Facts. But yeah, everything, man. The vibration. It's like we the Matrix. We just that's what we're doing. But the only difference is some of us are aware of it. And when you become aware of it, that's the hard thought era, not taking it personally. See, taking it personally is all I'm telling you, man, it's about the ego. It's about the ego. The ego is so the ego. We are ego driven most of the times. So we're not aware of the ego. Listen, somebody asked me the other day, well, do I have to kill my ego? I said, no, you don't want to destroy your ego because you can't, even if you try, number one, yeah, you can't destroy the ego. And people, I don't have an ego. We all have an ego. The ego is it's not a bad thing. It's like a shadow, right? The shadow is not a bad thing. It just exists within us. It's something that we are naturally. If you have a physical body, you have an ego. If you have a physical body on this planet, you must have an ego. The ego is not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. But when you are unaware of it and it takes control to lead you, then it becomes a little bit of trouble. It becomes hard to accept. What if someone disrespects me? That's different. What is disrespect? Somebody call me ugly, you mean? Disrespect me how? Give me an example. How? Because I don't see disrespecting like how others see it. Hey, Pearls. This is why I limit who I listen to on social media. There is so much confusion and lies being spread about relationship making something that should be easy to exactly. Facts, Gwendolyn. Fact. If you don't understand my darkness, you will never understand my light. Facts. They are the same. They are one of the same. If someone curses me off for no reason, or if someone lies to me, somebody lying to me is not disrespect. I don't see it that way. I don't see life that way. Somebody curses me out. I get cursed out all the time on social media. I don't take it personal. If I curse you out, it's because I'm feeling a type of way. I'm feeling a kind of way inside. Most of the time, it's not even about you. Have you ever been in a bad mood and somebody cuss you and somebody does something that you don't agree with? You see how you want to jump? It's not even the thing that they did. It's me being in a bad. If when you look when you pay attention, is the mood that you are in that you are already tense. Listen, understand this. The reason why I don't do much things is because I don't walk around tense. The more tense you are, it's like if you have a gun in your hand. Hey, Magic, if you have a gun in your hand and you tense and you're scared, anything happens, you press a trigger, you shoot somebody. You shoot yourself because you are too close to the edge. If I have a gun in my hand and I'm not putting my hand on the trigger, before I shoot, I'm thinking. Before I shoot, I'm sure. Before I shoot, before I press the trigger, I'm completely aware. It's different. When you walk around tense, you ready. So lying to someone isn't disrespectful to the person. Listen, we all find what we want to be. If you want to be disrespected, go ahead and feel disrespected. My teaching is this: what good does it do for you? You can't control what people do. You can't. It's their mouth. Listen, it's understand this. People have their own mouth. True or false? People have their own mouth. True or false? True or false? And if they have their own mouth, They can speak whatever they want to speak. It's their words coming from their heart. It's their intentions. It's their minds. Let people speak. They disrespecting me. They ain't disrespect. They are lowering themselves. They're making themselves weaker. Because every time you lie, you get weaker. Every time you lie, your subconscious mind struggles. Your skeletal system struggles. Your nervous system struggles. So it makes you weaker. You're not. Hey, listen. You're not lying. Listen. We take things disrespectful because we can. Because you are exercising your choice. Just like how it's your choice to lie, it is my choice to be disrespected or not. To feel disrespected or not. I don't waste my time feeling all these feelings. I don't want to. It's too much power. Why should I give you that much power because you lie? I mean, seriously, why should I give you all the power for me to feel disrespected and angry just because you choose to tell me something that you don't believe? I can't. This is why we suffer so much. We have to give people the choice to do whatever they want to do. And I don't know what that dude was talking about. I don't know what that guy was keep saying. I have no idea. We take things too personal. You can only control yourself, and you can be hurt by words and actions or others. Listen. I personally see. I understand. This is one thing that I understand is this: choices. You don't have the power to make. Exactly. Listen, I understand choices, and damn it, one thing that I understand is this: my energy is used to doing certain things. I got a family. I got little ones. You think I'm bringing that over here? You think because you cussed me out, I'm taking that home to my little ones? I got a 5-year-old, man. You all see her come on the screen. It's my job to protect her. And when I walk in this house, my energy will be clear. And when I come in this house to my little daughter, she would be protected. Because I'm not bringing that energy that she doesn't understand what it is into her, because she's always on me. She sits on me. She comes and sleep on me. And she holds me and she kisses me. You think I'm going to pass that to her? She don't deserve that. You got to be mindful of what you are doing. We are wasting time. Listen, that's why some of our children are sick. And they stay sick. And they stay ADHD. And they stay in a place where they are just acting out. Why? Because we are bringing that energy. Oh. Give me 1 second, all right? Give me 1 second. I should get my other phone. We're bringing that energy home to our children. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. We're hurting them. We should understand. You see what I'm saying now? It's an imbalance. So, this is what I'm saying. So, to the question, what do I do when someone disrespects me? One thing that I don't do is walk around feeling disrespected. I don't walk around feeling disrespected. I don't. Because you have the right to do and say whatever you want. And I have the right to take you however I want to take you. And I don't take that because I got things to do with my energy. Hey, goddess, I got things to do. Hey, Risa, I got to make money because I don't work. So my energy is used to build. I got to make money or earn money or attract money. My energy is used for that. Loving my family, priority. My energy is used for that. Creating each of my kids having their own house, their own homes before they turn 18. My energy is used for that. Investment, used for that. Health in my own family. And my energy is used for things that I can say, whoo, I did that. My energy is not used for me to feel, man, she pissed me off. God damn. I can't stand this mother effer. She is annoying. My energy is not for that. It doesn't feel right. It don't sound right. People don't understand that. I don't know why. Why do you give things your energy? That is your power. That is what you are. Don't give that away. And then when you come home, you overthink. You can't sleep You can't eat. You can't focus. You can't think because why? You are giving your energy to too many people who don't deserve it. I can't do it, man. What if my own family disrespects me? I don't see things. I told you I don't see things that way no more. Now I get what you're saying. So okay, are you asking about me personally, or you asking about what you should do? Because I don't see things how you see things. Okay, not saying I'm better off. I understand my energy is not used for that. So if you ask me what should you do, I could answer that better. But if you ask me about me, I'm gonna tell you about what I do and keep it moving. Facts, Denise. These are negative energy. Yeah, Dari, for real. In general, understand this. I have to understand the reason why I don't want to get things personal. Someone said, "Good boss lady." Um, the reason why I don't take things personal is I understand people are suffering, people are hurt, people are tired, people are upset, people are sick, and the way how they come off, all they're doing is giving you what they are. It's not about you. It's not because of you sometimes. It's not because you are a shitty person. It's not because you deserve it. It's because whatever you carry is what you give off. So for me, when you going off, and even when people comment on my videos and they cuss me out, I understand you must see things one way, or you must be angry, you must be in a bad mood. It's not me. So I don't go back and forth with people. I can't do it because people are suffering. So the first thing that I came on when I went in this video, the first thing that I said is this: if you have understanding, everything will come to you. Understanding is the key. When you understand this concept, yeah, Dari, when you understand this concept, you let people be. You understand that they are suffering. People are angry. People are suffering in their emotions. They are suffering in their feelings. They are suffering in their chakras. They are feeling pain. They got back pain. They got knee pain, headaches. They got all this trauma. And people are angry. And when they come at you, listen, I can't clean dirt with dirt. So I don't respond back in that way because it doesn't help. It doesn't help. So I have to be disciplined to realize if I go where you go, and none of us going to be happy. Because where there's two gathered in the name of anger, if two are gathered in the name of anger, anger becomes the God. Do you all know this? See, we don't understand this. If two or more is gathered, I know that's not Naomi. I ain't seen Naomi in like 6 years. I know that's not Naomi coming in my life. Hey, Naomi. Told someone that last night, I'm not wasting my energy. I said, I'm telling you, listen, if two or more is gathered in the name of anger, anger becomes a God. Anger becomes, do you know this? Have you ever seen two angry people? Seriously, have you ever seen two angry people? Anger is in the midst. Anger becomes a God. They begin to lead by anger. Their behaviors and their words becomes of anger, the God of anger. It becomes a powerful energy. Because if both of us carry the same vibration, the vibration expands. That's what energy does, right? Ain't nobody do? See, you're all just thinking that the scripture means if two or more is gathered in my name. But what is God's name? Everything. If you have anger and I come around you and I have anger, what happens? Anger becomes a God because we begin to obey the anger. We obey the anger. We begin to act out the God of anger. We begin to project the God of anger. Isn't that what we do? See, when you think about things like that, you begin to realize, shit, what am I doing? Because you can't clean dirt with dirt. So when somebody is angry, so the disrespectful things, I understand that your energy is a little dirty. Or maybe I did something crazy. I'm not saying that I'm always right. But a lot of times people come at you based on how they feel. And you have to understand, yeah, I get you. I mean, sometimes you walk away because it's not about me. You know what? All right, I got it. Yeah, okay. Kirk, F you. Yeah, because I don't say the F word, so it doesn't make sense to me to say F word. It don't sound right. You mother effer. It doesn't. I can't respond because I don't say those words. So what can I say? You know what I mean? Like you can come and tell me because this is what it looks like. If I'm in an argument with you, I don't use those words. I use shit. But shit is not deep. I mean, it can be deep. So when you know what I'm saying? When you mother effer, you this, and I can't match you. It doesn't sound, it sounds weird. So I just, man. Thank you. Thank you, Zena. I think I'm playing. It sounds terrible to me. Hey, Kimberly, thank you so much. Hey, Faith. I have to walk away because it's. But you know, when I walk away, I leave it right there too. I can't carry it. Like I said, man, I got children. I got little babies. I got a bad 5-year-old, and she don't need no energy like that. Compassion is very important. I got a five. I cannot listen. If you understand, I cannot afford to carry that in my spirit because my spirit, when I'm home, is for my children, my family. I have to open up my soul, and my family feeds from me. I am the man. I am the masculine. I feed my family. I literally, intentionally feed my family. And if I feed my family, exactly, Naomi, if I feed my family, I must be intentional about feeding them. That means I must have something that I want them to have within me. So when I open up my soul and my spirit, they are getting exactly what I want them to have. So I don't have the time and the luxury to be making excuses about my actions, saying, man, listen, man, he pissed me off, so I shot him, so I have to leave you out to the prison for a couple of years. No, I don't have the luxury to make excuses for my imperfections. I don't have my luxury of thinking, well, you know, I'm just a man. I don't have that luxury. I have accountability. I have a responsibility. So therefore, let me be my discipline. Let me maintain my disciplined life. I don't have the time to be angry at you. For what? You have a choice. I'm not angry at you. I'm not pissed off of you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know, I don't have resentment for you. Sometimes I just nothing you. Because there's nothing. I don't have anything. I don't have anything for you. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Nothing at all. Because I can't afford the energy, man. And when you understand that, man, listen, when you understand that stuff, you're not walking around feeling like you have to. Do you know? Boy, this kombucha is good. Do you know? Come after the biggest to learn why we feel and react. Do you know? Yeah, do you know? I'm emotional. Do you understand? Peter said, I pray to put all these in practice. Listen, you ain't got to pray through it. You just gotta do it. Nessa, I'm good. You just gotta do it. But to put them into practice, it's not a, you gotta be aware. It's about, hey, okay, let me see if I can change. You know what I had to do? This is what I had to do. In my anger. I'm so angry. What if I can change my anger? Seriously, let me see. How am I looking at this? What am I telling myself? What is my ego feeling? Is my ego or is my spirit? Is it my ego or is my spirit? Why do I care about how you see me? Why do I care about how you see me? It's my ego. Damn it. It's not the anger, it's the ego. It's not the anger. It's not the anger, it's the ego. Huh. I realize this. When you experience a shift of energy, these emotions, a lot of these emotions come from your ego. And the question is, the ego will keep you in a place where it's on your sleeve. Everybody can see it. Everybody gotta validate you. Everybody gotta make you look the way how you think that you look. Everybody gotta think like you. Everybody gotta behave like you. Everybody must know my truth. Your truth don't matter, just my truth. Everybody gotta see me how I see myself. Everyone must see me the way I see myself. And the number one fact is this: nobody can see you how you see yourself. Because nobody can experience your perceptions, nobody could experience your past experiences, nobody could experience your thoughts, your feelings, what they told you that you were. Nobody could experience how you perceive yourself in situations. Nobody. So therefore, nobody would ever see you as who you are. Only you. And when you understand this, when you know this, you give people room to look at you however they want to look at you. Because the truth is, you don't look the same at with by every single person. You cannot, and you must be okay with that. Everybody don't see you the same. Your son don't see what he sees. Your daughters don't see what she see. Your wife or your girlfriend, your husband and wife don't see what they see. Your friends don't see. Everybody look at you differently. Everybody look at you differently. So why am I so angry? Because you said this, or you told me this, or what? It's the ego. It's all about understanding. Above all, seek understanding. And you realize that everything is not as hard as we think. Yeah, I am. Everything is not as hard as we think. I was coaching one of my clients today. And I said, you want to heal faster? She said, what do you mean? I said, do you want to heal your pain faster? She's like, yes. How do I do that? I said, you might check this out. She said, can you heal faster? I said, healing is your choice. It's your responsibility. And because I didn't give them the energy, everybody was that, but it's exactly, Sandra, for real. She said, how? She said, how can I heal faster? So you want to know? So now, if I tell you this now, and you become aware of this truth, do you all want to know how to heal faster? Because if I tell you this truth, I'm talking about your body, a cut, a back pain, a neck pain, whatever pains, whatever fever, whatever you have. Do you know how to heal faster? You all want to know? Very simple way. I mean, there are different ways, but this is one of the most easiest ways. But yet, well, let me say this: it's one of the most simplest way, but it's one of the most hardest to practice. This was my first time tuning into a live. I enjoyed the time. Peace and love to you all. Thank you so much, Denise. You have a beautiful day too. Thank you for coming. You heal faster. You're gonna laugh when I say this, because you're gonna think it's funny. By shutting your mind off, shutting your thoughts off. That's how you heal faster. By shutting your thoughts off. You know why you can't heal? Because you're always thinking. And you know what thoughts do? Energy. And your energy is too spread. It's too spread out. So you don't have enough to heal. See, your own energy is not enough to heal you. See, all those thoughts, that 60 to 70,000 thoughts that you have every day, it all sparks a feeling. And it all sparks the subconscious mind. And it always brings you a belief. And it brings you a response that you don't understand. So that's why you're emotional. That's why you're always in your thoughts and your feelings. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. You can't be stable. You can't be steady because your mind is always on. It's always running. Your thoughts. If you want to heal faster, shut up. Shut your thoughts off. And you know how you do that? You go in, focus on your breath. Breathe. I am present. Exhale. Breathe. I am present. Exhale. Nothing else on your mind. Watch how healing happens. See, the truth is, everything is self-healed. I don't know why you think human beings ain't. Everything is self-healed. The ocean, the trees, the limbs grow back. The animals, they lick their own wounds. The lizards, their tail grow back. Everything is self-healed. Everything. Hey, Just Love is self-healed. And here you are, as one of the most evolved living being, and you can't do it. I don't understand. You know why? Because you're always busy. You're always thinking. You're always going on and on. And you know what? In your thinking, you know what you do? You resist all the good stuff. See, the more you think, the more you resist. As a matter of fact, you think much because you resist too much. If you will stop resisting, natural healing will happen. What's up, Kay? How you doing, girl? It felt good today. Good. Listen, the reason why we think is because we are resisting. And do you know what you are resisting? Do you know the reason why you think is because you resist? If you don't resist things, you don't think about things. When you resist an idea that somebody don't want you, somebody don't like you, what your boss did, what your son did, what your daughter did, what your kids did, what happened to you earlier, what they said about you, if you resist those things, it keeps room in your mind to just think about it. Because whatever you resist, don't think about the cow. Don't think about the cow. Damn the cow. I hate the cow. Oh my God, the cow. I can't stop thinking about the cow. Oh my God, the cow. I can't clear my mind. The cow. The cow. The cow. The mind is like the cow because you're resisting the idea of the cow. So whenever you resist something, it stays longer. It occupies all your space, all your mental space, all your energy is occupied. If you want to be free, observe. But you don't have to evaluate what they mean, what it is, what she is, what this means to you. What observe. You look at it. I see it. You don't have to evaluate anything. Judge nothing. Just see it. Because once you see it, you experience it. You don't have to define it. You don't have to try to understand at a deeper level. Be simple. Be simple. Be simple and see what happens. Be silent and be simple and watch God moves. Listen, I don't think you'll understand. If you can silence your mind, anything that you want in life, you can get. So I need this reminder. Okay? Seriously. If you can silence your mind, everything comes to you. But if you resist all day with your thoughts and your feelings, it's hard. You gotta overwork, don't you? You have to overthink. I keep my mind silent. I don't work. You all know I don't work, right? I keep saying I don't work. Oh my God, you don't work, and you're such a young. You just one of them raggedy ass men, right? You don't work. I thought you don't have a job. Oh my God, you're not even old, so you're just lazy. Let me tell you what I don't work. I've been in the States for 2 months. Seriously, I've been in the States for 2 months. Let me tell you why I don't work. Actually, I don't want to tell you all that. Let me tell you the truth. When I begin to say, I don't want to be on a spiritual journey, even though I'm already spiritual, I want to be on a spiritual awareness journey. I want to be on a journey of awareness because that's a journey. It's not a spiritual journey because you're already spiritual. The awareness journey. I want to be aware of my energy, of the spirit. Yes, balance. I am. I am. I want to be aware of my own energy, my own spirit. And what is my energy? What is my spirit? My spirit says love, happiness, joy, peace, finances, wealth, property, real estate. Huh. Whatever I have on the inside comes out on the outside. What if I could become everything? Can I have everything that I want? It's not that I need it, but can I test my own energy to bring forth? Can I become the tree of life to bring anything that I want? So I begin to focus on, see, that's why I don't look outside. Everybody is so focused on the outside, this and that. I use my energy to focus on the inside so I can produce on the outside. So I produce. So when I came back, yeah, for the love of it, not for the love of it. It's just for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I came back, I went to the car dealership. I walk in the Lincoln dealership. And, I always look, this is what I look. I don't be dressed. This is what I look. I mean, this is what I dress. I dress in some shorts and t-shirt, no jewelry, just, necklace and, what I'm saying? This simple stuff. I don't dress. I don't have no expensive stuff. I walk in the Lincoln dealership. And I was like, yeah, how much is the Lincoln Navigator out there? He looked at me like, that one? I said, yeah. How much is that one? You drive a Lincoln too? He said, such and such. I said, okay, I want it. He said, really? I said, yeah. He said, huh. Who's your bank? Who's your bank? I said, I don't have a bank. He said, what you mean? I said, I don't have a bank. I don't need a bank. He said, you got how much money? I said, how much is the Lincoln? Come on, man, let's start the deal. I left that dealership with owing zero money on that Lincoln Navigator. A month ago, I went back to the dealership. I saw a pickup truck that I want. Nice Chevy. How much is the pickup? Such and such. Got it. I have no car payments. I got 2 vehicles. 0 car payments. How did I do that? I have properties. I have houses. See, when you learn certain things, and this is not about bragging, but when you learn, see, when you get the energy on the inside, it produces on the outside. And again, it's not about bragging. It's not about being, proud. Because I don't show my. You all know I don't. I ain't no flashy dude. I don't show my stuff. I don't show nothing at all. As a matter of fact, you probably think I'm broke as hell because I don't show anything. I don't wear jewelry. I don't have no big old gold chain. I don't walk around in the Jordans. I wear some cheap $5 t-shirts. So I don't have those things. But each of my children would have their own house, their own land, their own vehicle. They would have every single thing. They don't have expensive clothes either. I don't buy my kids the Jordans and name brand. They get Walmart stuff. I wear Walmart stuff. You hear me? I don't listen. I went to Walmart the other day to shop for clothes. People looking at me like, I'm like, hey, this is some good pants. This is some good pants. But how? I don't work. But how do I do this? Because I understand energy. I don't come on here and talk to you all because I practice exactly what I speak. I practice what I preach. I focus. I'm still. I am quiet. I am quiet. I am still. I'm focused. I'm aware. I'm quiet. And how I do all day, that energy that I conserve, I put it in me. I become the tree and I give life. It doesn't mean somebody is special. It means they understand certain aspect of energy, how energy works, how energy connects, how you connect with certain vibration. If I raise my vibration, I can buy this. Not buy as in with money, right? Shop everywhere. I make my body looks good. I feel you, man. Like, for real. And it's not about, I ain't talking about buying with money. I'm talking about I can exchange this for that. See, when you can raise your frequency, you can exchange this for that. You can have whatever you want. If you can do one thing, you know what the secret is? Let me tell you the secret. I'm gonna give you all the free secret. I'm gonna give you all the free secret. Everybody, you're saying it's Jesus, you're saying it's God, you're saying it's this, you're saying it's that, and many of us tried Jesus and tried God and religions and stuff, and we realize that we don't have it, so we make excuses. Well, I don't mind being poor, I don't mind being broke, I don't mind being sick. Jesus is this, Jesus is that. I'm telling you the real deal. I don't come here and tell me it's Jesus, because you have to understand, Jesus was poor too. He was broke, and there's nothing wrong with poverty, but there is, because everything is yours. See, God said, all of mine is thine. I don't preach wealth. I don't preach anything. I don't preach. Listen, I don't preach, period. But I want you to understand what's inside of you. And only when you understand what's inside of you can you bring out what you desire. This is not about pride. It's not about ego. This is about understanding that what's inside must come out regardless. If there's anger inside, anger comes out. If there's hate inside, hate comes out. Resentment inside, it comes out. Joy inside, it comes out. Happiness, it comes out. Peace, it comes out. I want you to understand that you can bring everything out that you choose, not just what you was born with, not just what you've seen around the block, not just what your parents taught you. I want to show you that you can bring whatever you desire. So when I left the army, I made a goal for myself. I said, you know what? I don't want to go to school. I don't want to have no degree. I want to make this much money every single year. No training, no school, no education, no business, nothing. How do I do this? Listen, when you talking about, I went inside. I have to learn. How do I stay inside? How do I not be distracted on the outside? How do I create? You call it manifest. I call it create. See, when you call it create, it's personal. When you call it manifest, you think that God is doing it for you. But when you call it create, it's you doing it. You are co-creating with the God. And I begin to use that chemistry. same energy that heals, same energy the one creates, same energy of wealth, same energy of love, same of happiness. It's just how you perceive life. Here's a trick. The Bible says, husbands, love your wife. Hey, Queen Mother, how are you doing? What's up, Dean? The Bible says, the scripture says, husband, love your wives, and wives, submit to your husband. Husband, love your wives, and wives, submit to your husband. He said it like 5 times, back to back to back. Love your wife, love your wife, submit to your husband, submit to your husband. It's the greatest mystery. What's going on, my brother? How are you doing, man, Francis? And when the Bible tells you, husband, love your wife, and wife, submit to thy husband, it's deeper than what you think. It's deeper than what you think. It's deeper than what we 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 think. It's a lot deeper. It's not just talking about the human wife and husband. See, back in those days, if you study this, back in those days, you're going to realize that the subconscious mind was the woman. I'm giving you a knowledge. Take it or leave it. If you don't want it, throw it away. If you don't want it, let it go. If you want it, do something with it. Studies have shown that the subconscious mind was always the woman, the feminine energy. And the conscious mind was the man, the masculine energy. Just like the man gives his seed. Hey, Fiona, the man gives his seed to the woman. And the woman takes the seed, covers it up, join it with her egg, and gives it life. You want me to continue? Because if you think that's where, if you think that you know where I'm going, you don't. You don't know where I'm going. Because when I learned these things, I was like, Lord, have mercy. Hold on. So the Bible called it a mystery. Hey, thank you, brother. The Bible called it a mystery because it was not just about the man and the woman. It's about if you can align the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, everything becomes yours. You become one flesh. Listen, the conscious mind gives the subconscious mind the idea. Listen, I want to lose weight. Hey, listen, my Francis, listen, I want to lose weight. That's a conscious thought. I want to lose weight. The subconscious mind says, I'm going to make it happen. Tell me when. By next week. The subconscious mind says, got you. And it creates, so that's why he says, submit to your husband, woman. Listen. Husband, love your wife. Listen. Man, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited talking about this. I shouldn't be this excited, but I am. Why am I getting excited though? Why am I getting excited? When the woman submits to the man, everything he wants, everything he desires. Listen, when a woman like you submit to your husband because you trust him, he can say whatever, and you would make that. He will give you 2 pieces of rice, and you take that rice and you make a whole meal, don't you? Listen, you will take that, whatever he gives you, and you will multiply like how you went. People don't believe in, a lot of people don't believe in evolution, even though human beings are evolved from a baby to, that's all evolution. You take a 1-cell organism, sperm. You take a 1 sperm. From a 1 cell. It was once a 1-celled organism. And you took that 1 cell and you make billions of cells with it. You multiply that thing. And you say, okay, here's your baby. Thank you, Koisha. He says, here's your baby. If you align your conscious mind to trust your subconscious mind, if you allow the conscious mind to love and fall in love with you, your subconscious mind, and you allow the subconscious mind to submit to to submit to the conscious mind, whatever you want, it has to be done. That is the secret. Hey, V. Jones, if you understand that mystery, the thing is we don't know how to do it because we are so divided. See, the subconscious mind wants this, but the mind wants this. You're always divided. This is why he says a nation divided against itself cannot stand. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. Your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are on two different places. I am beautiful. No, you're not. Right or wrong? Go ahead, say it. I am wealthy. You're tripping. Do you understand me? Yeah, Dari. Yeah. I'm beautiful. No, you're not. Uh, you look terrible. You're always at war with each other. If a man is at war with his wife, if a man is at war with his wife, there's no product. What they produce is hell. What if what's silent? Nothing is silent. Your subconscious mind is 95% how you live. Your conscious mind is 5%. The secret is to align your subconscious with your conscious. Do you know how to get those in alignment? You gotta practice. It's a practice. Hey, Miss Donald, how are you doing? You missed a lot, Jamie. If you can tell yourself something and don't hear nothing, that means you agree. That means it's... So listen, here's the subconscious mind. Here's how the subconscious mind works. And I always go back to the same thing. You've been driving, right? How do you practice? You drive the first time. When you drive the first time, you was completely aware. You keep repeating things. I put my seatbelt on. I start the car, and this is me talking. This is you talking to yourself. The first time you drive, the first time you're on your own. When you begin to learn, you look back in the mirrors. You fix your mirrors. You look back. You put it in gear. You make sure nobody's nobody's coming, and you press the gas and you drive, and you are completely aware. And tomorrow you do it again. You're aware. And tomorrow you do it again. And tomorrow you do it again. And tomorrow you do it again. And the next day you do it again. And you do it again. And you do it again. And do it again. And after a while, the subconscious mind says, okay, I got it from here. It's already programmed now. Think about Africa. Think about Australia. Think about tomorrow. Go ahead. Don't focus. You're not focus on me. Think about next week. I'll do the rest. I'll drive. Your conscious mind is all over the world. It's about you and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, and your wife. You don't know how you got to work that day. Damn, I was in deep thoughts. But for somehow your body remembers everything. Your eyes remember. Your ears remember. You was completely unaware, but yet the body remembers. That's the subconscious mind. That's how you practice. That's how you use it. So how do you allow the conscious mind to obey the subconscious mind? You do the same thing. Repetition. You repeat it every day. Every day. The subconscious mind says, oh, I am wealthy. I am wealthy. No, you're not. I am wealthy. No, you're not. I am wealthy. No, you're not. I am wealthy. I begin to feel wealthy. No, you're not. I am wealthy. I don't feel right. I am wealthy again next day. I don't feel right. I am wealthy. God dang it, this don't feel right. But I'm going to do it anyways. I am wealthy. You remember when you said A, B, C, D? The first time you sang it, you had no idea what you were singing. Did you? The second time you sang it, you don't have no idea what you were singing. The third time, you had no idea. Hey, Erica. The fourth time, you had no idea. The fifth time, you learned A, B, C, D. The sixth time, the sixth day, A, B, C. If something's really off, but you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. Next thing you know, your subconscious mind says, okay, I got it now. Go ahead. You ain't got to think about it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Hey, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Hey, Q, R, S, and T, U, V, and W, L, M, N, O, P, and Z. Right? So now you begin to The subconscious mind says, you ain't got to think no more what to say. You ain't got to think no more. You ain't got to be aware. You ain't got to think. You ain't got to be present. You could just do it with your eyes closed. You say backwards. Z, Y, X, W, V, Y, P, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I. You can listen. Now the subconscious mind got it. You can sing with it. It moves with it. Understand. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. No, you're not. I am wealthy. This don't feel right. I am wealthy. This is not true. I am wealthy. No, you're not. Yeah. I am wealthy. No, you're not. Stop playing. I begin to feel wealthy. And I feel it. See, the subconscious mind, by repetition and by feelings, it says, when you say, oh, I feel wealthy. I am wealthy. I can visualize it. I can see it. I have a feeling. When you say, I am wealthy, the subconscious mind says, yes, you are. We are wealthy. Bam! When the subconscious mind finally agrees. See, when the wife agrees with the husband, hey, Kay, life is just smooth. Listen, when the wife and the husband is in agreement, you all don't understand what I'm saying, huh? When the wife and the husband is in agreement, life in the home is smooth. When your subconscious mind and your conscious mind is in agreement, healing, everything happens so beautifully. It's so easy. It's so smooth. It flows. You all don't get what I'm saying. You know what? Since you all don't get what I'm saying, let me start. You know what? I'm talking too much. Listen, the secret of everything that you want, the secret is to align the husband and the wife, your masculine and feminine, your subconscious and your conscious mind. It has to be on alignment. If you say, I am beautiful, and your subconscious mind begins to laugh at you, you're not on the same sheet. You are divided. Your household is messed up. Your body, your home is messed up. You cannot have a woman and a man in the same house who are not on the same sheet of music and you are completely confused. Hey, Olivia. So this is what happens to us. This is why we are broken. It's not about Jesus. It's not about God. It's not about, you have all the tools. You have every single tool that you use. You just don't know how to use them. So instead of trying to use them, you're going to put Jesus on them. Jesus, if it's in thy will. Yeah, at first it's going to be hard. Jesus says, if it's in thy will, and you begin to use those things, and as things begin to, well, if it's not in your will, I won't have it. And you begin to, okay, it's okay, I accept it. Understand, everything that you desire is yours. Every single thing. But if you want to make excuses, that's on you. If you want to make excuses, that's on you. Make them. Live a life of mediocre, have a mediocre life. And when you don't trust, when you don't trust what? So do you get me? Listen, you know how expensive that lesson is? You know how expensive that lesson is? It's about reprogramming. Exactly. You know how expensive that lesson is? You know, if you take that lesson that I just taught you and begin to practice it, do you know you'll be untouchable? People still don't understand when they look at me what they see. Kirk, how? I don't understand. I thought you broke your foot. I thought you was I thought you had PTSD. I thought you have anxiety disorder. I thought you was disabled. I thought you was in pain. I thought you were struck by lightning. I thought you had issues because you went to combat a few times. I thought you was, but why do I have to stay that way? All I had to do was align my subconscious to my conscious and healing happens. Yeah, healing has to happen. You can't tell me I can't heal when healing is natural. If I can just stop thinking, slow my thought process down, healing takes place. The only difference is the animals don't have the thought process like we do. So therefore, the healing comes faster. We have thoughts. See, the thing that we have, the tool that we have to benefit us, we use to hurt us. I can't live. I can't move on. I can't, because you are using the tool that you have that has evolved you into a human. You are using it to bring you back to the animal kingdom. Does that make sense? The one thing that you was given, the two things. your thoughts, and your imagination. I don't know if any other animals have that. Maybe they do. I don't know. But I don't think so. Your thoughts, and this is why we can build structures like this. This is why we can travel to space. Your thoughts and your imagination. And we use those things to diminish ourselves. We use these things to imagine danger. We use them to imagine suffering. We use them to imagine being in an unsafe place and unsafe. We use them to remember the past and remember the pain and remember. So it keeps us in the animal kingdom. It's like we keep us in survival mode like the animals. Listen, the animals are in survival mode, just like how humans are right now. If you can just elevate you a little bit, you can leave the animal kingdom and everything that you want, you can have. But you know, you can't do that because you are so stuck in your feelings. You are so stuck in your thoughts. You are so stuck in your identity. You get what I'm saying? Am I going too far? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to go too far that you think that I'm preaching or you think that I'm saying nonsense. You think I'm talking too much. I don't want to. I don't want you all to. I want. I don't want. Listen. Listen. This is simple knowledge. Thank you, Dean. This is very good, Eve. This is very simple knowledge. It's knowledge that was always there that was taken away from us. Thank you. Thinking of this today that we are exactly like animals. I'm telling you, that's what happens when we are in fear. That's exactly what it is. Because we are in the animal kingdom now. Now our thoughts and our imagination drops our frequency, drops our energy, and now we are like lions and trying to see who to devour and getting angry and getting miserable and ready to snap and ready to be triggered. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. We have been evolved. If we don't think, we are idiotic. If we don't think, we are idiotic. But here's the thing about thinking. You were thinking. The thing about thinking is that everybody don't think. A matter of fact, the majority of you don't think. The majority of us don't think. So where can you read more about this? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I really can't. There's not. I don't know about this. I mean, about what exactly? Where can you read about what exactly? Because I'm talking about a whole lot of different things. So I don't know. I mean, about what exactly? Is it from Kirk? As a single parent in the UK, and my daughter was very young and was single. Sometimes I go days without eating just so my daughter. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. Hey, Jamisha, that is deep. I forget what I was just saying. Push us to evolve. Yeah. Facts, Brent. Facts. The majority of people don't think. What happens, what we call thinking, is like what we call digesting our foods. It's the same thing as our kidneys, our lungs working, or our kidneys working. We don't do it intentionally. Our heart beating. We don't beat your heart. You don't digest your food. It's happening naturally to many people. So that's why you don't think. Thinking is happening to you. Thoughts are happening to you. You're not thinking. Thoughts are happening to you. So the majority of us, if you can't stop thinking and be intentional with your thoughts, in that moment you are not thinking. Thoughts are happening to you. If thoughts are happening to you, then your vibration is happening to you. It's lowering, it's sinking. If your vibration is affected by your thoughts, then what you attract is garbage. It's trash, pure trash. Because it's easier to pick up trash than to pick up anything higher. Hear what I said. I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying or to misquote me. The majority of us are not thinking. Thinking or thoughts are happening to us. It's not intentional. We can't control it because it's not going in a direction that we want it to go. If your thoughts are not going in the direction that you want it to go, then you are not doing it. It's happening to you. Right, Brent? Exactly. 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 You get it. So now, if you're not thinking intentionally, what you are doing, you are feeling and emoting unintentionally. So that's why your emotions are all over the place. Written that I'm just emotional. You're not. It's not that you are emotional. It's not that you are overly sensitive. It's not that you are overly emotional. It's your thoughts in your mind that's getting you. You are constantly thinking. Your thoughts are happening to you constantly and you can't control them. So you're up and you're down. Your thoughts drive your emotions. Do you want to know that? What's up, Fernando? Your thoughts drive your emotion. So every time you're emoting, look and see what's on your mind. It's playing something. It's showing you a picture. It's showing you something in there. Some nonsense is in there that you keep replaying. So you sit, I am just feeling this. I sit in my anger. I sit in my sadness. I feel lonely because you sit in it because you believe them. Your thoughts are just driving them. And if your thoughts drive your emotions, and it's not the thoughts that you want, then what you get is what you don't want. It's what you get is what you don't want. This is why we suffer the most. This is why we suffer. This is why we continue to suffer. Because we're not thinking. Thoughts are happening to us. You want to get it? Simple, right? Learn to be still. Good. Hey, Sierra. Good. Anyways, folks, that's my time. I've been out here for too long. Y'all didn't even tell me I was talking for that dang long. Y'all got me talking. And you all just got me there talking. And you all didn't say, Kirk, look at the time. Kirk, it's 6:30. Kirk, you still talking? Kirk, it's time to go. Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So listen, it's my time to go. Y'all got me here talking. Hey, TD, how you doing? So listen, I appreciate you all for listening. Hold up. Somebody said, what is your advice on being in a toxic relationship? My advice would be don't be in one. Right? Don't be in one. And if you're in one, get out. But also understand that nothing is toxic. No relationship is toxic. Nobody is toxic. No relationship is toxic. That man ain't toxic. I am from St. Vincent, Brown. I am from St. Vincent. That's where I'm from. That's where I was born. I got cousins and stuff still there. Yeah, I got family in St. Vincent, man. I'm from St. Vincent. Maybe it's my family that you see. Oh, you are Hazel too? We from Lowmans? I'm Beckway. Okay. I'm from Lowmans, man. Lowmans Winwood. But I have family in Beckway, you know. Yeah, I have family in Beckway, man. But Pope is the last names too. Pope. Pope. I forgot what I was saying. Hey Mimi, I forget whatever I was saying. I totally forgot. Somebody asked me a question. What question was I answering? Oh, how do you deal with a toxic relationship? So I don't do toxic relationships. But check this out. There's no relationship that's toxic, and there's no person that's toxic. There's no man or woman that's toxic. What you have is that your experience of someone, your perception, is creating an energy within you. How you see something is creating a feeling inside of you, and that feeling is messing you up. That feeling is making you hate. That feeling is making you sick. That feeling is making you tired. So if you see something and you keep looking at it, but the more you look at it, the more you begin to feel something. What do? You leave the situation or stop looking at it, right? But no, you want to keep looking somewhere, being somewhere. You don't like it. It's giving you a feeling, and it's your feeling that destroys you. It's not them that destroys you. It's your own experience, your own perception. It's your own misunderstanding. It's your own emotion. If you carry anger for a while or resentment for a while, that energy begins to tear you up in the inside. It begins to create a lot of blockages, right? It begins to create blockages in your chest area. It begins to create blockages in your chest, in your heart, around your heart area. Understand what you are doing to yourself and you calling them toxic. Please understand, there is no toxic person. But if you perceive them as such, then the way how you resist, or you choose to resist, or how you emote, because it's your emotions that's toxic, not people. My dad is from St. Vincent. I have a lot of family there. Okay, Susan. So lying, cheating, abuse, and betrayal isn't toxic. Why are you there? You know, remember, I want to say this, but I don't want you, don't take me the wrong way. One energy can be projected two different ways. Understand this. I want you to understand what I'm saying. The same energy can be projected two different ways. Like, for instance, a person who carries fear. One person might be angry. What's the simplifitas? One person might be angry because of fear. One person might be insecure because of fear. It's the same energy, same frequency. So when you talk about somebody who is cheating, lying, and this, understand the energy that you carry must match. That's why you're still there. It's drawing you there. It's just that you are seeing the other side of the same energy. It's not that they are toxic. It's just that if you choose to stay there, there is something happening within you that you don't understand. You can never blame the outside source. Never blame the outside, because the outside doesn't exist. If there's no enemy on the inside, the enemy on the outside can do no harm. Understand this. It's the same energy. The abuser and the victim, same energy, different spectrums, same frequency. Because if your frequency was higher, you won't take certain treatment. It wouldn't make sense to you. If you're in a certain vibration, that feeling or that experience don't make sense to you. Oh, no, I'm good. No, this doesn't make sense to me. No. That must be something that I don't understand. No. Next. Hey, Georgia, how you doing? Good night there. So I want you to understand this. I only teach about you. The same energy is expressed differently. It's projected differently on different spectrums. I want you to understand this. So you have to question why, he's cheating, he's lying, he's abusive. I'm still here. Because the truth is he has a choice to cheat and lie. He has these rights. It's his body, it's his pee-pee, it's his mouth to lie. It's his pee-pee that he's cheating with, not yours. You see what I'm saying? His words that he's using, but you can use your own stuff too, on your feet, on your legs, and move. You can use your own frequency to shift your area. You can switch your environment. So I want you to understand what's toxic is your own emotion that you are choosing to emote, and it's messing with you. It's causing you blockages and tensions and pain, and now you are sick because of your own emotions. He's not giving you an emotion. You are the one experiencing it based on your perception and how you think. So please. And I know you're telling me that nobody is toxic. I don't care. What I'm saying is this. Is your responsibility to choose who you are around. Because they said birds of a feather. Hey, Black Love, how you doing? They say birds of a feather. They fly and shit together, don't they? Ain't what they say? But the same wind is making you all move. The same breeze. You are moving the same way. Y'all just don't like each other. Hey, Yvonne. So I'm just saying, man, you always look inside first. Because that's where the answers are. That's where the only answers are, on the inside. Nothing else is on the outside. Them being toxic. And since we fail to take responsibility and accountability for our own emotions, for our own self, right? We blame the narcissist. And because we think, and he's a narcissist. That means he was superpower. He was supernatural. That means he has power to control and manipulate me. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. So he was a narcissist only because we don't want to take accountability for what we allow, for the frequency that we are on. Well, I didn't know. Well, now, did you know? What did you do? If you know that you was living in a criminal in your house, if you know that you was living in your house with a criminal, what do you do now that you know? You move. It is your responsibility. It is your responsibility for every day. See, your ignorance is your choice. All negative emotions and bottled up today. Literally just good. I'm glad the earthly reset. She said, thank you for all the reminders. All the negative emotions I bottled up today. Literally just disseminated. Yes, decimated. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you see life. I love Carla Hill. She always bring up the verses. Wicked woman is given as a portion unto a wicked man, but a godly woman is given what? Lord, have mercy. Ecclesiastes, Lord, what? Hold on. You be bringing them verses. You be bringing them verses, really? You be bringing them verses. It says a wicked woman is given to a portion as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Lord, that one hit me right here. I just felt like a joint. Let me take a sip of my kombucha. Woo! Lord, y'all, boy. Woo! I heard some feelings right there, boy. You were bringing them verses, though. But I love it. Listen. I know I don't preach Bible scripture, but if you notice, a lot of the things that I teach, it can be lined up. It can be lined up now. Hey, Beatrice, how are you doing? That was Ecclesiastes chapter 26 and verse 23. Lord, she brought that one. You hear me? I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? But again, we can blame a narcissist. Excuse me. Hey, Liz. What if the toxic person is your boss and you need the job? You know, listen. If a toxic person is your boss and you need a job, there's a way that you have to understand. I repeat this verse all the time in my life because I think this guides me to understand. The Lord is my shepherd. Now, I don't want it to be corny. My thing is dead. I don't want to be corny. Can somebody put up the 23rd Psalms? Carla, can you put up the 23rd Psalms on the chat? Copy and paste it there so let's read it together. Because I think that part in there, we need to understand something. Can you put up the 23rd Psalms? The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. But I want to read it. I don't want to say it. I want to read it. It's a little uneasy to digest. Some of your videos make me take a minute to reflect on how I play the role and difference. Thank you, Black Love. I appreciate that. I call it simple knowledge. And since it's so simple, I think it's easy to practice. I appreciate it. I am honored. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. What does that say, the marvelous? You love that one, Olivia? Carla, you still there? I want to come to hold on. I have a Bible in here. Oh, my Bible's right here. Never mind. See? With all my books, I have a Bible too. Psalms. I forgot I had a Bible. Sorry. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. Leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yeah, though I walk through. No, this is the verse that I actually, this verse made me think about when I went to Iraq, right? Iraq got me. All right, Liz, you have a beautiful day. This made me think about Iraq. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Though thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies, thou anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Now, again, yeah, I know when I read the Bible, you're like, oh, he's a Christian, he's a believer. I'm not a Christian. I'm not anything. I'm just a man who understands certain concepts, who understands certain knowledge, who connect to certain knowledge. I wanted to tell you this. You have to understand. You have to put yourself in a place where you are focused on the inside. Because though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, it's telling you that just because you are this person doesn't mean that you're going to be amongst only in the beautiful areas of the country, the beautiful places in a beautiful area. You will be amongst the scorn. You will be amongst the people who hate you, who hate themselves, who are evil. You will be among those people, right? But you understand, though I walk in that valley of the shadow of life and of death, evil, understand, man, I have to be aware. If I look at the evil, I'm distracted. But if I look at me, the evil don't bother me. You have to choose a way how to look at people. It's your choice. It's your choice. You have to look at people a way that benefits you. If you look at people in a way that doesn't benefit you, that doesn't produce love, happiness, peace, you look at the wrong thing. When you talk about toxic boss, toxic this, it's misunderstood. A lot of times it's misunderstood. There's a lot of times we don't understand what they're coming from, why they're doing it. We don't understand their suffering. We don't understand their pain. So therefore, we think that they are just toxic. Listen, I want you to understand. Certain things you practice with, you play with, you practice it. You got to practice with certain times, certain places, certain energies. You practice. It's play. You have to take it to personal. It's not about you. You stop taking it to personal. Some things you know that there's going to be evil around you. We know that. I don't think about it, but I know this. Kirk, how come you don't talk about these things? I don't talk about those things because we all know it exists. But if I talk about how you perceive it, how you have a choice and how you feel, how you speak, the way how you carry yourself, what difference does it make about anything outside of you? If you teach, thank you, Sierra. If you know about you, what you are, who you are, your words, your choices, your emotions, your feeling, if you understand your frequency is higher, nothing below can block it. Understand it's you. It's not about you. It's only about you. It's only about you. Please understand it's only about you. We don't have that full armor of God. Is that what you call it? That Ephesians chapter 6? Is it 5 or 6? That put on that armor of God, that breastplate. We don't have that. So everything scares us. Oh my God. Ah, oh, ah. There's going to always be evil. There's going to always be evil. It's going to always be pain, always be hurt. But if you have a choice, because you already know it's there, why is it bothering you so much? Are you surprised that evil is there? Are you surprised that it's there? Are you surprised that people come to you in their angry energy and influence you to be angry? You gotta understand this is what happens. It happens with every one of us. And it's not that we are tested, because we are not tested. We are given an opportunity to be what we say we want to be. If you cannot be who you say you want to be in the face of adversity, then when can you be it? It won't allow you. I don't know why. That's weird. Send me an email. Use that. I have a send me an email to my email address on there, please, and we'll see what happens. I forgot what I just said. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. It's all about you. I want you to know that. Take your power back. There's gonna always be people around us, and sometimes they don't even know what they are doing. This is why Christ said, "Forgive them, for they don't even know what the hell they're doing." Forgive them. Because it wasn't even personal. It was just programmed. You see what I'm saying? Listen, Listen, forgive them for they do not know what they. It's like a dog will see you and bite you. It's not the dog hates you. The dog is programmed to do it. It's not personal. The dog don't personally hate you. He don't know you. The alligator just bit you because you was close and he was afraid and he thought that you were gonna bite him first, so he bit you first because he was hungry. He was fearful for his life. The snake hissed at you because he was scared. It's not because of you, the person that you are. So when you understand this life, you understand if you elevate your consciousness, you could be wherever you want to be. Anywhere you go. Because they're all around you. They are all around you. Listen, you can't. What is it? The weed and the what shall grow together? And the thorn? You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. You can't. So let it teach you. Play with it. Life is giving you a way to show you, hey, you say that you want to be this, right? Go ahead, practice now. Practice. Go ahead, practice. Because now you have the time to practice. Practice it. When you think that when can you become it if you never practice it in the time when it's needed to be practiced? Practice it now. Oh, you want to be peaceful? Go ahead, be peaceful. Do it now. Somebody piss you off. Go ahead, do it now. You know what? I was saying I was going to be peaceful today, but you are pissing me off because you just lost. Nobody testing you. You just not practicing and being honest with yourself. You said you wanted to do it. Do it now. Fiona, listen, ain't that what happens? As soon as you say, I'm going to be on a diet, here comes, God, what is that smell? It smells like chicken. Woo! The Popeye smell. Oh, shit! No! You know what? I'm going to start tomorrow. Ain't that what happens? Because you know why? Because cinnamon rolls, right? Them cinnamon be on point. Yeah. When you become more aware of something, it bothers you more. As soon as you become aware of you being in better shape, oh, now you're feeling guilty. You're feeling this, you're feeling that. It's because the awareness is what you don't understand. That's the one that gets you every time, Sierra. I'm telling you. You have to practice what you say you are. And until you begin to practice what you say you are, you will never trust yourself. You know who lacks trust? You, for you. You don't believe your own words. Head it up. If you don't believe your own words, if you don't cherish your own words, we were talking about this earlier this week. Who was I talking to this week about something? Who was I talking to about the first? Lord, boy, my books be all over the place. I don't know where I put the book. The first agreement. Man, where is that book? Oh, the 4 agreements. We was just talking about this one. The first agreement. Because we don't understand. Hold on. I ain't got it yet. Bear with me. Page 25. The first agreement. It's in the library. Be impeccable with your words. I don't think you all understand what that word means. Can somebody look up the definition of impeccable, please, and put it on the screen? My team brings me Tiff's treat every time I say Jamisha does messed up. I swear you speak to something in me every time. Oh, thank you, Sierra. I love you too, man. The second one is your favorite? Can somebody bring up the meaning of impeccable? What does it mean? Can you look? Can you just bring it up real quick and tell me what the definition say? Because I want you to see it. Be impeccable with your word. The first agreement is the most important one and also the most difficult one to honor. It is so important that with just this first agreement, you will be able to transcend to a level of existence I call heaven on earth. Woo! Thank you, Zadina. Of behavior, performance, and appearance in accordance with the highest standards of propriety. Listen, faultless. Faultless. Thank you, Luisa. Imagine if you can speak something and you trust what you say so much. You trust you. You know, you know what a king does? Do you know what a king give a word free from faults and blameless? Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Reset. You know when a king speaks, he can't take it back. You see, like when they say God cannot take back his words. Do you know why? Let's get deep. You know why he says God cannot take back his words? You know why when a king gives his law, he can't break his law? His kids can't break his law. He cannot break his own law. Do you understand why? Because when you speak, your word means a lot more to you. To you. Some of us don't trust our decisions because you're going to break them every time you feel, every time you have a feeling. When you decide something, you change your mind because you change your words. Understand, your words must be faultless. So when you speak, you have to surrender to your words. If you want your words to be powerful, you have to go behind your words and prove your words powerful. That's what happens. So when a king speaks, he cannot take back his words. When God speaks, his word cannot come back except void. I mean, it can't come back void. So when you speak, listen. So if you say, I'm on a diet, no cap. If you say, I'm going on a diet, let that be facts. I don't care how you feel. That's how discipline is built. I don't care what you feel like. I don't care what you're thinking like. I don't care what day you wake up. I don't care if you don't feel good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. If you say, today I'm not going to be angry, it doesn't matter what someone else will do because no one else should determine what energy that you have on the inside. No one should give you the influence to change your energy. And if you do, then your words, it's not law. Your words are crappy. Your words are not powerful. Your words are weak. Amen? Your words are weak. You have weak ass words. And if you have weak ass words, your life is weak. You're undisciplined. You're undisciplined. You got to be undisciplined. That's the only thing. So your words, if you're going to speak, listen, play with it. Go ahead, play with it. Play with it. Listen, play with the words. Speak something and just do it. Carry it out. And see how you begin to build faith in yourself. Build trust in yourself. Build self-respect. Because you know now, after a year of doing this, when you speak, people say, hey, she spoke. You know what? Your kids say, damn. Mama spoke. Daddy spoke. When a king speaks, what happens? Everybody reference. Listen, because his words means everything. Your words gotta mean something. Your words must mean everything. And when your words begin to mean everything, you begin to take yourself seriously. Yeah, Sierra, stand up. You begin to take yourself seriously. You can't take yourself seriously because your words ain't shit. Easy, right? So let's practice this one. Let's practice the first agreement. How about that? How about I come on here on a regular basis and let's give a challenge, a weekly challenge. How about I come on here, read a little book, read a little sentence, read a little something, give a challenge, and you go carry it out. How about that? Exactly, Ray. Hey, Lisa, you all want that challenge? Double-minded man is unstable in his own ways. Facts, Carla. I love those verses, boy. You be on these verses. Carla, where you from? Let's do this. Let's do a little practice because I want you. The key is to see how powerful you are. Challenge us, right? The key is to see how powerful you are. And it took me a while to understand these things, man. Don't think that I was like this all the time. I began to grow into it. It took me years. It took me years and years to understand. And I'm not good. I'm just aware. Not that I'm better than any. I'm just aware. I think intentionally. Be impeccable with our words. I want us for this week, everything that you decide to do. But listen, here's the thing. Some of you are gonna be like, well, I can't say it because if I say this, I have to do it. So let me not say it. No, no. I want you to play with it. Speak. Tell God when you're gonna wake up and do it. Say, I'm gonna go to the gym and go to the gym. I don't care what you feel. When you begin to pass your feelings, you begin to gain strength. When you begin to pass your feelings, you begin to gain strength and discipline. I had an energy balance. Oh, really? That's what I'm talking about. You begin when you begin to take your words seriously, you're gonna see those feelings. Gonna be like, oh, hey, I'm angry. No, you're not. Sit your ass down. But I'm telling you, I'm angry. Nope, sit down. You stay right there. Relax. Sit. You begin to tell your feelings. Sit. Stay. I'm going outside. You stay your ass right here. You ain't coming with me. This is power. See, some of you all can't speak because when you speak, your feelings override it. Your feelings gonna, oh my God. Wait, Lisa, I did it? How I did it? An energy rebalancing? What I did, Lisa? Oh, you mean in our meeting, you mean? Sure, Black Love, ask a question. Ask anything you want. But I'm about to get, oh, your chakra. Got you. Got you. Got you. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I'm glad you're feeling better. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Listen, everything is inside of us, man. Everything is inside of you. You are missing out. We're missing out on so much that's inside of us. And we can't get it outside of us. And we keep looking for it outside of us in relationships and love and people and men and women. And we can't find it there. Look for it in our kids and this and money. We can't find it there. But it's when we find it, we give everything that we want. What you set your mind to, you can accomplish. You just have to stay in the zone, no matter the feeling, weather, or time. Facts. How do you know when you have trained your emotions versus being emotional, unavailable, and numbing? All so you know based on your intentions. Some people might look out and say, "Oh, you are emotionally unavailable." No, this is when you are choosing. See, when you can choose and you understand, this is all about understanding, right? This is all about understanding. If you understand what you are doing, remember, nothing is good or bad. Nothing is right or wrong. But the intention behind it, the motive is what makes it that way. So if you just don't care about nothing and this and that, then it's different. But if you actually care, but you understand that this energy is used for this, have you ever had my list of? My list of books. I don't have a list of books. I made a couple of videos one time about a list of books. I can't really. On my next live, I'll give you a list of books. Have you ever had money and you can either choose to pay your rent? Hey, Candice, you can choose to pay your rent or you can buy shoes. Do you know what I'm talking about? Hey, Raquel, you can choose to pay your rent or you can choose to buy shoes. You know what I'm talking about? You all never been poor before, huh? You all don't understand me. You ever had amount of money that you can choose to pay your rent with, or you can choose to buy something like your shoes or something. So if you know what I'm talking about, when you talk about energy or emotions, you can choose to be this, or you can choose to be that. When you understand that you have a choice in your emotion, then it's intentional. When you just don't care and you're not involved, you have removed yourself, then you're not enjoying. See, emotions are how you paint this world. But sometimes the way how you paint it is based on your feelings and your perception. And when you start to paint in a way that you don't like, then you got to change the emotion, change the picture, and then you paint differently. That's what emotion does. Your shoes win, right? Shoes win. But it's same as emotion. So when you understand that I have a choice, so you said something to me that could piss me off, but I wear the outcome. If I'm angry, I only have a certain amount of energy to deal with this. I can choose to be angry. I can choose to pay my rent, or I can choose to buy the shoes. The rent might benefit me more. If I pay my rent, I might live for 30 more days in my house. If I buy the shoes, I might get kicked out of my house. If I use this energy, this money, this energy, this money, this energy, this money, this energy, same thing. If I use this currency to exchange for anger, I don't think it make me feel good. But if I use it in exchange for peace and joy, I might benefit from this more because this might last longer. Let's go for the joy. It's all about being aware of your own emotion. You have to be intentional with your emotion. Everybody thinks that emotions just come. Emotion just doesn't come. Emotion comes by the way how you perceive things, how you think. Hey, Nadira, do you get what I'm saying? Is it? Do you understand? So, how do you know when you have trained your emotions? Because it's a practice. You are doing this intentionally. This takes time to do. This takes practice. This takes practice. And listen, here's the thing about emotion. Emotion is going to come. No matter how you train your mind, they're going to still come. People that you love, people that you are connected to, people that you are who you like, people who you are with. Their emotion is going to come. Their anger is going to come. Listen, they're going to come. They all always come. The anger, the sadness, they're going to come. But the difference is you know how to shift. You know how to anger, I move it down, put joy. Like, you know how, listen, man, I'm telling you all, man. I'm telling you. Next. Damn it, I'm angry. Okay, I've been here for an hour. Let me switch it now because this shit ain't doing me no good. You begin to switch them jokers because you begin to change pictures in your mind. So where do triggers come from? Triggers come from a place where you are not free. Triggers come from a place where you are not free. Where you are not free. Where your energy is not flowing effortlessly. Where your energy is stagnant. Where your energy is stifled. So triggers come from a place where if your energy is not flowing, it's backed up, you become tense, and you're just ready to. Because you know, like when have you ever choosing what you give into it? Yes, exactly. So that's when we say we are triggered. We are already tense. We already we're not free in that place. And when somebody says something or say a word, yeah, because you're not free. Free yourself at all times. You gotta free yourself. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away all burdens of men. Put off now the weak nature. I love it. I love it. I love it. But listen, I gotta go. I've been talking for almost 3 hours. I've been live. I've been talking for 3 hours, YouTube, and you all just didn't tell me. That's kind of wicked, man. Yes, yep. That's kind of wrong. You all didn't tell me. Kids coming home. The kids are already home. I gotta go. You all wrong for this, man. I ain't gonna forgive you all for this. So listen, thank you all for being here, man. Thank you all for talking to me. Felt like 10 minutes stay. 10 minutes, really? Yeah, for like 10 minutes. Tend to stay that in your videos. What's that? Say what in my videos. Thank you, Jamisha. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sierra. You all have a beautiful day. You all be blessed. Namaste. The God in me recognizes the God in you. The God in me bows down to the God in you. Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for, and I hope you become to what you're looking for. Put your conscious mind and your subconscious mind together. Be one with yourself. That's the key. Be one with yourself. You all, thank you for your attention. Thank you for your energy. Because you give to me, I give back to you guys. All right, it's a flow, effort. It's a flow. God be blessed. All right, I am out.